Tiger Nation, DI Love family, Guard the Yard crew. Listen, this is Coach O, your assistant head coach of JSU football. I had to bring in a special guest today to help me relay this message to you. We are less than how many days, though?
90.
90 days. We're less than 90 days away from kickoff in Atlanta, Georgia. ABC, your Tigers gonna be live. But guess what? Before we get to that point, we gotta take care of the vet first. We're gonna fill up our stadium before we fill up somebody else's, right? So this is what I need from you. I need you to go do what, Zoe?
Get your damn tickets.
Listen, we sold over 6,000 season tickets last year, but this is your homeboys now. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. The head coach is from Macomb, Mississippi. These your people. And we are in the building ready to rock and roll. So Zoe, what do we need them to do?
Get your damn tickets.
Today, tomorrow, money order, check, cash, it don't matter. Just go to the vet and purchase
your mother tickets.
Guard the Yard. Can't wait to see you this fall. We got 4 homecomings. 4 homecomings, not just one. Be there for all of them. Let's go.
What up? What up? What up, Tiger Nation? TGIF, what up, Zoe? What up, big dog?
What up, man? What up, DI Love family?
What it do, man? What you say? What they need to do, Zoe?
Get your damn tickets.
Get your damn tickets. What's going on, everybody, man? TGIF, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody. What up, ASVP? What's good with you, baby?
What up,
hey,
Austin?
Man, what's good work, man. Love that video from Coach Beef. I love this. Hey, I love that, bro. That was mic'd up with Coach Beef. Intense coach, man.
Hey, man.
What's
it look like we get some consistent content, huh?
Look like something dropping every day. Hey, I like it, man. I like
consistent content, huh?
Content.
They gotta use that word. That's what the women love. They want consistency.
You hear that, Austin? You hear that, man? Got to get that consistency. Yeah, man. It's it's been a long day, man. Long work day. Sorry for the tardiness, but again, we had to get some stuff ready for what Zoe and I want to talk about tonight. And man, we're gonna do what we do, man. I talk. Coach hit me up. Coach Lewis. You know, the one coming thing all clean when we was at the coffee shop, man. He said he was. Guess who he said he was golfing with, man? Said he was golfing with Ryan Lockridge, man. Said he told him about the show, man. So Ryan said he gonna tune in. So Ryan, if you tune in tonight, man, let us know you out there, bro. That's a good brother right there. JSU basketball legend right there, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, basketball legend. Put that thing in the hoop, man. GA, what's up, GA Price? What's up, family? What's up, everybody? There go my girl, Shanae. Let's see who else out there. Willie. Everybody, man, happy Friday, man. It's been a long week, right? I found myself sitting here and working and trying to get what's done, man. And I feel like I'm finally caught up. I can go into the weekend with no stress. You know what I'm saying? I can go just straight stress-free. Might even go swing, hit some golf balls tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what a stress-free day is right lately.
Hey, appreciate that, Israel. What's up, brother? Y'all go ahead and like that stream, man. Hit the stream. Hey, y'all, listen, man. I need y'all help. We are 110. I said 110 subscribers away from 5,000 subscribers, man.
We can get that today.
Man, we can get that. Y'all know what it is. Hopefully everybody that's in the chat is subscribed. Y'all do me a favor on your socials, on whatever, you know. Let them know where we at. Let them know what we're doing. And tell them come on in, hit that subscribe button, man. Not just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to keep trying to grow this thing and build this thing. We got some big things coming down the pipe. I've been kind of itching to let everybody know. We got a big initiative coming. That my girl go. Appreciate you, sis, for re-upping on that membership. We trying to keep it rolling. And Brother C, where Brother C Lee at out there? I know C Lee out there, but listen, C Lee dropped a piece though on his on the today
Newsletter.
on his newsletter, right? You catch that? He was talking about why certain content, like you got Brother Dr. Kenyatta Cavill, the HBCU Sports Lab, and why content like that don't really get the traction that it should get. They do great work. Shout out to Chuck B and the whole crew that work that's doing their thing over there with Coach. Not keep saying Coach, but but Dr. Cavill. And we don't take for granted the views. We don't take for granted those that tune in. We understand. Somebody said something today. One of them rattlers was talking smack, man, on Twitter today, talking about. They said the OG strike zone, O&G strike zone, is more relevant than all 4 or 5 of our channels put together. I said, boy, y'all some delusional fans. Y'all the only fans in the conference that done crowned y'all self champion.
Hey, you know what I say to him? The first creature that was known to lie was a serpent. It's in the Bible.
Bro, just the fact that you was able to come up with that off the rip, man, hey, that's a good one, dog.
It's in the Bible. So whenever you talk to anybody from the lowest of 7 hills, anything out their mouth is 9 times out of 10 is a lie. The first creature documented to lie in society.
Hey, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. Hey, I saw somebody say, boy, we were down bad when Austin dropped the video, man, with the dude talking about he got his napkin and his plates out and all that old foolishness from Southern. Dude said, boy, down bad since Bucky left. I said, I went at him hard, man.
I saw that, man. Look, that wasn't even worth.
Yeah, every now and again, I got to indulge in a little foolishness, bro. I got to get on out there, but I left it alone. I said, no, I'm gonna just leave it alone, man. I just said maybe it's relevant to them because that's what they, that's their stuff. So apparently it is relevant. But as far as impact, as far as reach, man, listen, ain't nothing greater than the greatest HBCU being covered by those that are from and of, and those that truly are a part of the greatest HBCU. Don't get in your feelings. It is what it is. Because the numbers don't lie now. The numbers don't lie. Eric Alexander, brother, appreciate you, man, for the membership. Thank you for the support. Man, we appreciate all you guys, man.
You hear me? Happy birthday, Ty.
Ty birthday? Oh my God. Ty, what it do? Ty says Ty B, it's the birthday girl. You got to come up here and let us serenade you with a birthday lullaby. Come on up here.
Let me give you a virtual clip to put on your shirt for some money.
Nook, what up, dog? Man, been working so hard, man. Nook can't even get on the screen, man.
Hey, man, that Black Moses.
Black Moses can't get on the screen, y'all. He been working so hard, man. Hey, Eric, we appreciate you, brother.
Man, he at home trying to recreate that Hot Butter Soul album cover. That's what he doing.
Pour up some liquor for Ty B. How old are you, Ty B?
Boy, you about to get cussed out.
Don't make no difference. Hey, age ain't nothing but a number. Man, Zoe heard me. I was over here jamming on my music. I had to turn it off because we went live then. I had them old schools jamming today. Yeah. Happy birthday. Just say happy birthday to you.
That boy took it up a notch.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Yeah. Y'all ain't know I can hit them notes. 47. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's a wonderful age. Well, I'll say this. Happy birthday to you. I was talking to Zoe today, and I get very emotional around this time. On Monday is going to be my brother's birthday. June 5th. Well, I'm already thinking about it because I always get really emotional around that time. I lost my brother in 2003, and it never gets easy, man. It's been 20 years that bro been gone, and it's still it just stays. You just learn to live with it, And he would be 51 on Monday. He'd be 51 on Monday. So when you see me change my Facebook profile and start promoting, you know, pushing that out there. That's what that's for. But yeah, man, hey, got to keep on living, man. Got to keep on living. Life is one thing that Zoe always say is what you say all the time, bro.
What?
About death, man.
Oh man, death is forever. It's infinite. I don't think people realize that death is forever. I say it all the time.
Live your life, man. Live your life. I was
You're gonna be dead a whole lot longer than you alive.
Man, we got to talking, man. You know, I don't know the brother, but I've been affected by his comedy. I was deeply touched, man, by the past.
We talked about this for a great length of time. That I think two guys really will be talking about it. We really did.
Man,
I was affected by it in a way.
It affected me, man. Learning yesterday about the young lady that passed away. DC Young Fly's daughter's his
girlfriend, his lady,
man. Got 3 beautiful kids, man. And you think about those babies, man. You say, man, bro, they won't see mommy no more. I think he had a 6-month-old little one, man, and it just touched my heart, man. It really put a damper on my day. I didn't know her, didn't know of her, but just the thought process of the whole thing and those kids, man, it put a lot of things in perspective. Made me think about my kids, made me think about just life itself, how much his life is gonna be different. Went to Bible class and just had to say a prayer, man, to just get that off for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it just makes you. It put a lot of things in perspective. You know?
Well, the thing is, man, it's just the older you get, you know, as I always say, man, life is so fragile, and rest in assured, man, the older you get, as each year passes by, the more death becomes certain.
That's true.
And so, knowing that, you tend to, when there's anything that's relative to you, it sticks to you more. Put things in perspective, and it puts it on your mind, and it puts it on your spirit. And again, we're talking about, it's a woman, but being a parent, you can easily put yourself not just in DC Young Fly shoes, but man, just if you knew her, or just being a parent, like, hey, that could easily be me. And I think about yourself, and losing your partner, and knowing that you got 3 young kids who lost their mother, and won't even know who their mother is, and just how it affects your life and how everything changes. And it just goes back to that thing that, our parents have taught us, since we could remember, life changes in the blink of an eye. Life is so fragile, man. And so, like I said, the older you get, the more death becomes certain. And so it brings things into the proper perspective that it needs to be.
Absolutely, man. I was thinking about that, and I couldn't figure out why I was in such a funk, man. And I was just like, I started praying, man, just like, God, I don't know what this is, but please take this out, man. Then I had to just sit and meditate for a minute, bro. And I realized that every now and again, something that hits you, and it just kind of hits you, and it makes you pause and reflect. And it made me say, you know what? We don't want to take any of this for granted. The fact that we're able to sit down and do what we love. And Marvin, another member. Hey, I know it's the beginning of the month. You guys are re-upping or joining as members. This platform means the world to us. It means the world to a lot of people. So we definitely appreciate you guys for the financial support, because so folks understand the importance. If you want to become a member, and like how we use that revenue, this revenue that we generate with this channel is going to be used for us to be where we need to be, especially when the season starts, because it's really going to kick off in about 3 months, less than 3 months. We're going to be going nonstop for like 13 straight weeks, man. 14 straight weeks, and it's going to be on and popping. So we got to make sure our guys are there. Toronto invested a lot of what's good, Nook? What's good, folks? What's good, T? I didn't send that link out, by the way. I'll send that link over to you. Toronto, if you want to come up, feel free to. Austin, if you want to come up, feel free to. Marcus, if you free, feel free to come up. The typical panel, and then we'll open it up to everybody else a little later. But that shout out to Toronto, because Toronto, he done got bit by the bug, man, and then done start. He see the vision and start investing and realizing how important it is. So hopefully he's gonna spend some time with Austin, really get ramped up. We got a little time to get this thing rocking and rolling, and we're gonna come to you guys and do what we do. And that's what it is. But overall, just kind of wanted to say that it's, like I said, it's Friday. I feel a lot better, but I did think about that. I mean, one thing you got to say, and this is why when we in this space, why I don't really. Brother C. Lee is big on this. He always talk about how, you know what I'm saying, how he scrubbed his his algorithm, he cleaned his algorithm and he only tunes in to this is a FUBU channel. This is for us, by us, right? Like Zoe say all the time, this is our FUBU year. But nevertheless, the biggest thing is understanding that, when you have the opportunity to do what it is that we're doing and you understand the importance of it, you give the right amount of time and attention to it. Oh man, they coming in, rocking and rolling. Deion Moore, welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming to channel.
What's going on, Ms. Moore? Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're gonna keep this thing coming, keep it growing, and we're gonna keep rocking and rolling, man. So trust me when I tell y'all, man, this is a sacrifice of time, this is a labor of love. And the sky's the limit. We just getting started in what we're doing, and we up to 422 people already tuned in to us. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. Make sure you share the stream. Let everybody know where we at. I know we're streaming on Twitter as well. Man, I got over 8,000 followers on Twitter, and we teetering on the line of 5,000. So if I can get a few more of them Twitter followers to come on in and hit that subscribe button, it'll be great. It'll be great for us, man. Said life is sweet. You have to appreciate every day for what it's worth. I was diagnosed with MS 25 years ago. This is taught me to appreciate every day. Nothing is guaranteed. Brother Harmon, thank you so much for sharing that story, man. And blessings to you. Glad you're still here 25 years later to talk about it.
Hey,
we're happy you're here with us. Go ahead, bro.
To echo Mr. Harmon, it goes back to what I said a few months ago. And I think I really need to say this every day. It may not resonate with all of you, but it can resonate with one of you. And if it does that, that's fine. And that is to echo what he stated. Man, I don't understand. I don't think people grasp that you have to be intentional on living.
Yes.
I'm telling you, your days are precious. Every last one of them. I know some days we like, I'm bored, I don't have everything to do, but I'm telling you, you have to be intentional on living. Make each day have a purpose. Don't just let a day go by doing nothing. Make each day count, because I promise you, I don't care. Like I told Ken, I don't care if you live to be 300 years old. You're going to be dead far longer than you are alive. Be intentional on living, man. Live your life. Enjoy life. Make those memories. We put too much onus on bills and money. F all that, man. You work. More money is going to come. Get out here and live your life. Be intentional on living. Do those things. And if you're tired, start working out. Not to be fine. Not to be a thirst trap like I'm going to do in Miami. But you know what I'm saying? Work out so you can have the energy. Work out so you can have the energy so you can do the other things that you want to do. Be intentional on living.
Man, that's right, bro. I'll say this too, man. Oftentimes, being a young man and having my fair share of fans. And y'all know what I mean when I say fans, right? Man, some beautiful women out here, man. And one thing that's always puzzling for us men sometimes is when we come across these, what we think extremely beautiful women. You know what I mean? And we say, "Dang, man, like you're fine." You know what I'm saying? You're good, but those women may not be able to see what we see, or may think that they need to do something else or something more. Now, I'm all for self-improvement, but it's a painful thing when someone goes under the knife unnecessarily. You know what I mean? And those are the risks you take when you do that, man. Like, it's tough. Zoe and I were talking about this today, like, to go under the knife for a reason, like for a legitimate reason. Not saying that, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm saying
for any reason.
For any reason, it's always people, they pray over that, because you never can tell, man. The body can react any type of way. I learned in Bible class, man, that listen, we got over 1,500 processes in our bodies, and we ain't operating none of them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
We should never voluntarily choose to go under the knife, man.
Anything can go wrong at any time, and it just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Dragon 1998, man, you know what I'm saying? Worst car I ever received. He was tragic. Yeah, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It would have been 50. Hey, that's very close. Hey, listen, I tell you, I say this story for y'all that don't know me. I've shared this one time before. I know my brother, like I said, my brother's birthday is gonna be on Monday. His son is gonna be getting married. Y'all saw my nephew come on here. He like my son. You know, I am my brother's keeper. My brother Richard also the same way. We've been there to help mentor him and his other sons in the best way that we can. Also, my brother Tim, in whatever way we could. And I was in my 7 a.m. business law class. You know, Attorney Delano Funches, good friends with my pops, and at Jackson State, got that phone call. Shout out to Anitra Bender. She was my classmate at the time, and Zoe, all I remember was getting that call, bro.
You told me.
I didn't, you know how you in class. I didn't say hello. I just picked the phone up and was like, hey, I'm in class. I'll call you back. That was my sister calling. But she called right back. I answered the phone. I'm like, hey, sis, I'm in class. I'm gonna have to call you back. She was like, you gotta leave, brother. Bro just got killed, man. I was like, what? And he just kind of turned and looked at me. He was like, everything okay? I was like, no. I was like, man, my brother just got killed. He was like, go. Just go. Everybody was like, and all I remember was, bro, I remember getting outside the classroom and I just passed out, bro. I woke up. I was extremely emotional. So shout out to Nene. She actually trailed me to my grandma's house. And the only thing I wanted, bro, and this is what I would say about that, because we it's all good. 22 decades later, right? I was like, just don't tell my mama was the last one. Our mother was the last person to find out. So everybody knew, bro. And we was like, don't tell her. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just tell her to come to grandma's house, tell her it's emergency, yada, 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 right? You know we talking about black folk, right? Somebody had to call, and now she tore up. Can't even drive to the house, and that was the rest was history. So,
Yep.
You know, you learn to live with it. It is what it is. You move on, and that's God's will. It's His plan. You just, like Zoe said, be intentional about living, man. Be intentional about living and live life to the fullest. You got that dream you want to chase, go after it. You know what I'm saying? You got that business you want to start it. You know what I'm saying? You got that weight you want to release, like Rochelle say, go after it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you want to do, you go ahead and do that. And be intentional about it. So just wanted to open up with that. I know it's Friday, you know what I'm saying? We all might be dealing with a little something, you know, had a little anxiety, a little stress, a little whatever, man. But every now and again, for us to be able to sit down and come together and talk about what we love to talk about anyway. We still want to talk about Jack State, but I just wanted to get them little preliminaries out of the way and go from there. Let me see. Call me crazy, but I believe the internet is there. Hey. You know what, EA? I'll say this about that. Just like we eat food, and I don't like to use the word low vibrational because it sounds trendy, but it is very real. You have to be careful what you read. You have to be careful what you watch.
What you intake.
Look, man, don't be sending me that stuff, man. Trigger warning, bro, because that stuff will mess your day up, man. You understand what I'm saying? You be watching something, next thing you know, your whole spirit your day just feel like the speed, feel like cinder blocks. Your chest be tight, your head be hot. You don't realize that you done internalized some mess. You understand what I'm saying? That's out there on the internet. And social media is just one of those things. Absolutely, Ty B, the birthday girl, you have to guard your peace, man. I know we guard in the yard now. But you have to guard your peace. You know, if you get triggered by how folks be talking about Jack State, don't you run your behind over there.
Oh, my God.
What that?
I said, Natasha. Sheesh. God.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. I just saw that, you know, one of our very own, Destry Wright, lost his son. I saw he talked about that, and he didn't really say why. So want to send a special shout out to the Wright family and Destry, D-Train, and man, I can't imagine. You know, he put it out there for us to know, and the whole premise of what we're saying is just, man, be intentional about life, man. Enjoy your life. Try to stay as positive as you can. Protect your peace, man. You know what I'm saying? Pray a lot, man. Meditate a whole lot. Be very careful about what you consume, man. Consuming the internet, like Brother EA said, some stuff on the internet is just made to just mess you up, man. You understand what I'm saying? So Absolutely, man. So, like Zoe said, I say this and we'll move on. Hey, the older we get, the more prevalent death becomes. You know what I mean? So today them, the next day could be somebody else, and we all got to go that route. So just we want to be ready. So we want to be ready so we don't have to get ready. So when our time do come, then we good to be. We know we good, right? So absolutely, Bruce. Ain't nothing like it, man. So didn't mean to, not trying to be negative, but we definitely want to keep perspective in front of that. Ken's crazy that you and I took Turning Funches. Said absolutely 10 years apart. And this is what I did not know. I did not know that Turning Funches was my dad is my very close friend. Matter of fact, I don't know if Turning Funches is out there. When I went to go see my daddy, he took my J hat, my blue and white one. I'm gonna keep saying that till I get a new one. He was talking about Delano. He's like, man, Turning Funches, he's doing well. So shout out to Turning Funches, man. He gave me that infamous quote, Zoe, because he dealt with my ex. He said that one there probably ain't gonna get no sense till at least till she about 45. She got about 5 more years to go. Still ain't got what he said she was gonna get. So I'm gonna just leave that one alone, just in case he watches.
Too late.
But anyway, man. Hey, let's get into some of the little bit of tidbits we wanted to talk about. First thing first. Hey y'all. Let's do it this way. I talked about a few things on last show. We talked about media. I want to send a huge shout out to the Detroit Alumni chapter. They put on an amazing event, fundraiser. And shout out to Brother Marcus Jones, who does National Alumni Association media. He was there. I had a phone call with him today. We chopped it up, and he got some really amazing pictures. I told him, I talked to Austin about it, told him to collaborate, whatever they can, try to get that content and grab it, put it out, share it. We're going to do, it's a collective effort. So I wanted to make sure I reiterated the fact that was not being critical. They put on an outstanding event and just was thankful. TD, what's happening, brother?
What's up, TD?
Fellas? How y'all doing? Zoom.
What's going on?
You got it. So I wanted to show this photo. I got a few photos from that event. As you can see, our very own Coach TC Taylor, who the haters say he can't do no wrong in their eyes. But anywho, Coach TC Taylor, you got the acting president, Dr. Elaine Hayes Anthony, and then you got James, the problem, Houston, right now current Detroit Lion, and then you have the greatest athletic director in the game, Mr. Ashley Robinson. They're all in the building, man, and some of the alumni chapter as well as attendance.
I would say, man, TC eye to eye, huh?
Yeah, TC 6'4", 100%. He taller than me. Y'all literally the same height. Cause you got me by an inch and he got me by an inch too. So yep. But some great photos, man. Great photos. Definitely wanted to share these. They sent a staff member to PV. I don't.
Yes, we did. We did.
Who went over there?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was the wide receiver coach.
Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, we did. I didn't know. Zoe got that for me.
But if it wasn't him, we did send somebody though, because they were talking about we sent somebody.
There it is. A great group photo. Shout out to the Detroit Alumni chapter. Outstanding fundraiser, outstanding event. Just nothing but kudos to you guys and for putting on such an amazing fundraiser and having.
And he did some recruiting while I was up there too.
Oh yeah, he had to come see. He said you might get a standby while we up here. You never can tell. So he was out there doing his due diligence and definitely mixing it up. And I wanted to make sure we shared these photos before we proceed. So I just wanted to send a shout out to them. Oh yeah, James Houston does look like he in great shape, man. He does, man. He's already a big dude, man. But nevertheless, speaking of like, James Houston played in one of the postseason bowls.
Where you going?
You see where I'm going with that, huh?
Where you going? Great segue.
Breaking news, man. Breaking news. The East-West Shrine. Now, Dallas Daniels played in the East-West Shrine Bowl. TD, you went to Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Guess what, man?
What's that?
You ain't got to go that far next season, baby. the East West Shrine Bowl is going to officially be moving over to the Lone Star State. We're going to Frisco, Texas, baby. You know we got to be in Texas now. We got to get to Texas, dog. So, man.
It don't matter.
2024. Hopefully, we get a Jackson State Tiger again to play.
So now the game will be indoors at the Star.
Yes, sir. Moving to the Star in Frisco, Texas. It's going to start as early as.
It's going to be a whole lot more convenient because if you ever gone to the Star and seen it, you have all the hotels and everything right there on on the premises as well as the stadium, which is a dome. So where the Cowboys practice, it's the indoor practice facility. So it's going to be
Absolutely, man. So I mean, that's going to be huge, man, for everybody in that area that do want to go. Whether we have a player in there or not, I'm pretty sure we probably will, man. So definitely we'll be on the lookout for that, man. Frisco is nice, man. It's an up and coming area. Dallas is turning into just a conglomerate, bro. Like the DFW area, man.
Yeah, Metroplex, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. The other thing I wanted to touch on too, fellas, was that we had a special day yesterday, man. Special day. Shout out to Jackson, Mississippi, man. 601 Jackson. We had a 601 day, man. So salute to all them Jews from Jacktown. You know what I'm saying? Not the JEW, JU. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we do it. But want to send a huge shout. I know it was yesterday, but we didn't have a live stream yesterday.
We got a lot of events and everything going on tonight and tomorrow for it, though.
Man, that's going to be huge, man. Wish I was home. They got First Friday coming up. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff going on. Y'all be safe out there. Continue to support the city. Continue to come on out and do whatever we got to do to make it fun, man. So hopefully, man, I'll get to the next one, bro. But I love that, man. Good events in Jackson, 601 day. Somebody, y'all keep us posted on whatever it is that is going on. We'd like to share that. Y'all boys are already there, so y'all get to go indulge a little bit. It'll be about a week or so before I get back to the SIP. But nevertheless, man, happy 601 day and salute to all them Jacktown riders. Last thing I'll say is that before we move back into the show, I saw this in one of our groups. Information for those that want to travel to the MEAC Swag Challenge. So $100 per person, transportation only. I got some numbers down here. It looks like Ken Lewis, 601-754-6696. Rose McGowan, 601-259-6861. So I'm going to break this down real quick. So it's $125 per seat, no holds. William G. Tours, Jack State versus South Carolina State. They're going to be departing on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. from Target and returning Saturday evening after the game. So this is a one-day turnaround.
Ooh.
Does not include the ticket. A couple of different departing. They got, these are two different ones. They got one. This one here is departing from Walmart, Highway 80. Time to be determined. And then they're going looks like they're going to be departing from JSU campus AAC due by August the 1st. So y'all save this part of the show. If you want to reach out, definitely reach out. And if you're in the Tiger Den group on Facebook, be on the lookout for that info. But just a few different avenues for those that want to get to Atlanta on just for the game. Just for the game now. Now we're gonna be there early. We ain't going just for the game. We're trying to get in there and do what we got to do. You know, we're gonna do our first live stream show on site from week 0 in the ATL. So y'all go ahead and be sure to take a screenshot, man. If you want to say this info, I'll leave it up for another second. And but like I said, all I did was grab it. No one asked me to do it, but if I see it and I feel like it'll be good information, I'm just helping them spread the word, man. Pre-game setup. We will be doing a kickoff show.
Oh, please believe it.
Yeah, it's going to be on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. We absolutely will be doing that.
With the entire game.
Yep. So those kickoff shows are going to be in the morning. We're going to try to get to wherever we need to be to get those knocked out. No guarantee. We don't know where we'll be. We'll be wherever we need to be to get the show. The objective is to get the show, have a great show and have a great showing. May even have some special guests to stop by and talk to us about what's to come. And then we're also planning on having a post-game show on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. But as far as Friday night, we're going to continue to do what we do. It'll be similar to being at Ezra's coffee shop. We're planning on getting in early, possibly like a 7 p.m., knock out a live show, maybe an hour or so, no longer than 2 hours for show. And then we'll get on back to the festivities of the weekend. So just be on the lookout for that. The Tiger Talk backdrop stuff came in, but when I come home, we'll set it up and then we'll go ahead and do a dry run, and we'll air that on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. So we gotta test it all out, put it all together, so we're ready for Swag Media Day. But that's pretty much the preliminaries that I had. TD, what's the dealio, baby?
Yo, man, I want to start off with the correction, man. Love you. You said, I've been doing some investing, man. You saying I just bought it? Nah, man, I didn't just buy into it, man. I bought into the show when I first started watching it, bro. So I've been down with it, man. But yeah, I've been seeing the vision, and so now it's I'm doing more of the labor in the work. So I'm extremely excited.
Oh, no doubt, bro. No, I don't mind that at all, bro. We appreciate you, appreciate everything, the contribution, all that good stuff, man. We good to go.
Yeah. All the initiative, everything, man. I donate, I contribute to, man. So
without question.
Yeah, man.
We got a big one coming down the pipe, y'all. I'm gonna keep dropping that. I'm gonna keep planting that seed. So y'all get ready. We're gonna need about 500 folk to drop $100 or something, 400 at least. We're gonna need that. So be mindful of it now. I'm for real now.
But when you see why though.
When you see why, you're gonna love it. I'm trying to tell you now. It's a good reason now. It's a dang on good reason. And this one here is gonna take the cake, man. We just gotta, you know what I'm saying? When we get the green light, we'll come to the family and we'll let you know it's time to get big. It's time to get active, man. That's what we're gonna do. So,
man, I have people saying something to me, when I'm out and about sometime, man. Even I asked about hit me up at work, in the team chat, talking about watching the show, how much they appreciate it, man. I let them know that it's legit. All initiatives is legit. It's not a game. It's not it's not that preacher sending you a cloth. You know what I'm saying? It's real, man. Everything go where it says.
I'm about to hit y'all with some Colonel Thomas in a minute.
Oh, you talking about that dude? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Man, you sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning on TV on BT, gonna wake you up.
Prayer cloth.
Oh, hey, what we doing over here? Get the screaming in there.
Juggle, we get about your sleep, boy. Who here?
Oh my God. Yeah, I know exactly who you talking about, boy. That dude that scared me, boy. He was creepy as all get out, man. Right? Hey, I was just thinking that Quentin right out the BET Uncut, man. Oh my God.
You gotta go to church after you done all that sinning.
Oh my God, man. All I know is when that tip drill came on, it was on and popping, dog. Boy, that thing used to come on every time, boy. Yeah.
Oh, they passed the Colonel Thomas.
Said he got 6 other people interested. Ken, whoa. Let me go back to that comment. Anybody interested to take state game, please contact Ken Lewis and let him know you're interested. Spoke to him yesterday. They're trying to see what's the interest. Yeah, man. Get with him.
Get that.
Huh? What did he say?
It's $25 and I'll send you a box of holy air to purify your life.
Good gracious alive.
Hey, that's not what we doing, y'all. We don't do that with the initiatives here, man. You go where it's supposed to go.
Oh no, they know what it is. We gonna show it. We ain't worry. This one we ain't got to worry about because not that we worry about any of them, but
Right.
the way we gonna do this one is I think we're gonna have some fun with this one. Yeah, we gonna have some fun with this one. Post it.
Well, the only thing we're waiting on the staff to give us the green light to go. That's the only thing we're waiting on.
Right.
The football staff.
This is it right here. Ken Lewis, somebody put in the chat, Ken Lewis, 601-754-6696. Don't call him. Just shoot him a text.
Hold on. What's it again, Ken?
It's 601-754-6696.
Ken Lewis, right?
Ken Lewis. And that's for the Texas State game. Just text him, let him know you're interested. And peace and love, Brother Bakari. What's happening, baby?
Yeah, it look like he's doing both of them, Ken. He doing the Texas
Yeah,
State.
he's gonna do the and then you got a lot of them. Tim may even be having a bus. It's my guy right there.
What's up, Brother Picard?
There you go, man. There you go. Just let him know, and we'll go from there. So yeah, man. But no, speaking of the initiative, I mean, listen, we can get started whenever they tell us to. I feel like going ahead on, but I'm gonna wait. We'll wait until it's official because I don't want to have to answer.
What up, Ray?
There he is. What's good, brother Ray?
What's up, Ray?
Got some good highlights, brother. He does, man. Got some good highlights. Get a second back home, I'll pass it along. Sure will. I thought that was you that was inboxing me because I recognized the photo. That's the only reason I responded. I had to accept the comment, the inbox, Can't get no inbox from just know anybody. What's up? Who was that said? What's up? Big Ack. What's good, baby? Said, don't let me see that Holy Air commercial run on BET out there. Nah, but yeah, man. Hey, so here's the thing. Somebody was talking today, bro. Get your thoughts on this. They were saying how the players look pretty fit, man. I want to give a shout out to Coach Beef. Man, they putting some work in out there, man. I looking at their photos, man. They out there working, man. I said, man, Kobe Powell look like he got some guns. Like he got a couple tickets to the gun show. I said, man, he yoked up, ain't he? Them boys putting that work in, man. For real.
They are, man. They getting it.
Yes, indeed, man.
Tell you what, man, we got quite a few of the old linemen that's in some pretty good shape, too. That's always good this early.
Right. Yeah, he does look lean and built. He does, man. But no, that's the time. That's where we at right now. I ain't heard much from the camp though, bro. Like you say, we did have a coach there, but I haven't heard much from Ash Shot It Productions. Oh yeah, man. I enjoyed that video, bro. Coach Beef, man. That was a great video, by the way.
I really don't know what.
I don't think they never took that man no water, King.
Yeah, they did.
They did. Water,
yes, they did. That's editing. Yes, they did.
Yeah, man. Somebody said, help that water. What's his name? Kearney Thomas.
Well, I said Kearney Thomas.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all still remember that dude's name, bro?
Man, I said that. Man, look, holler when you about your sleep.
Oh my gosh, man. Are they putting V.I. Love in the end zone? Not going to happen.
They
I'll
may.
be shocked if we see
They
something.
may. They got the they have the stencil for it, so it's possible. I doubt it though. We may see they're gonna do some things different in the end zone this year though. We may get the block in the end zone like we did for the spring game. They have more stencils to do more stuff, so we'll see.
Tristan, what's good, bro?
I'm up. And yes, Big AK, yes, we will have some more standbys.
Oh, you gonna have, yeah, we definitely gonna have some more standby.
Yeah, we ain't done.
What up, Tristan? Y'all go make sure y'all subscribe to Brother Tristan Sion.
Yes, we will have some more standby.
Now at this point, with all the names that did sign, we got to basically try to put the names with faces and everything.
Man, let me tell you. Oh my God, that's the killer. Y'all, you understand, man?
Yeah, bro.
Whoo, man, putting faces with names.
Yeah, he'd be like, I think
turnover is so crazy.
So, one thing I did want to talk about. I didn't upload all this stuff, Zoe, but we definitely need to talk about it when speaking.
Wait till you see the other tight end.
Oh, you talking about Sebastian?
Shoot, Sebastian. And shoot, Hayden got bigger too.
There's some big old boys out there, man.
Man, Hayden big, man. But wait till y'all see Sebastian. Yeah, Joker is huge. Man, wait till y'all see Quay. Quay is a mountain.
Quay Davis, huh?
Man, he is a mountain.
The O-line.
Man, I told him if he was great, he'd be Swamp Thing.
How tall is he, bro?
Man, dude, look like a big Yao Ming out there, dog. Joker huge, bro. He's 6'8", man, but he looks taller than that, man. The dude look like Shaq, bro. I'm dead serious. I'll be willing to say in person, man, he's probably the biggest human being I think I've ever seen in person. I'm serious. I'm not being funny, man. He looks bigger than it's not his height. Like the dude, he's a big human being.
They said, did he say Hayden? Yeah, he said Hayden. Hayden's still with us.
Yeah, Hayden was there.
So you got a couple of polls, man. A couple of polls that just came out. And you got that college football magazine, bro. Zoe, y'all gotta understand, boy. Zoe was excited about that. He went went straight to Barnes and Noble, man. He's like, oh, it's the first. I gotta go to Barnes.
I told you, I said it's June 1st. I gotta go.
Yeah,
I've been doing this since I was a teenager.
We didn't get a lot of love in there though, as far as like the FCS part of it though. They did show.
Well, Lindy's, let me tell you how it go. This is Athlon. They always come out first. So Lindy's will probably come out with their college football probably next week. And then you'll start to get the different region where they have like Lindsay, it'll say Southeastern.
Yeah.
So Lindsay's will have more FCS coverage. You don't get a whole lot of FCS coverage, but Lindsay will pretty much get a little bit more. And then we might get a what's the other Joker name? Excuse me. It's another one that comes out with their college magazine, and then that'll pretty much be it though.
What's your thoughts on the Hero Sports poll, man? Top 25 poll. I think they got Heroes. I think Hero got it right.
Hero did get it right. They typically tend to be spot on. They got us ranked number 20.
Yep, 20 going into preseason. Yep.
Hero Sports got us ranked number 20 preseason. Which is really going to be interesting, being that if they have us ranked 20th, I can't wait to see what Hero Sports does with the projections of the conference, because it's kind of a telltale thing. But just intrigued to see, the masses of where they pretty much have us projected. But I like where we are at number 20. In my own honest opinion, I don't believe that we should be ranked higher than that.
I agree with that.
I told
Central, what, 12 or 13? Where they got them at? They got North Carolina Central, what, 12?
13 or 14, something like that. But
what 13? It might be 13.
I love where we are, and I wouldn't have a problem anywhere from 20 to 25. I wouldn't disagree with it at all. But yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see.
But that magazine, Craig Haley. Craig Haley to me, man, is not he's not pro HBCU. He never have been. He grades very hard, and it is what it is. But I think he had North Carolina Central ranked 24, and no other HBCUs even considered in the top 25.
Well, I mean, I get why they do what they do, man. They look at big picture. They don't look at, they don't fine tooth it. You know what I'm saying? And
right,
they look at big scope and numbers. Because the one thing that works against HBCUs is out of conference. You know what I'm saying? But it's not, the thing that's different is you can't look at an HBCU and then look at the other FCS conferences as if they're one and the same. They aren't.
Right.
And we're not on the same playing field. And so they tend to be ignorant of that, or they try to put blinders on when it comes to that, as if they don't know that. So they pretty much, so until we do what we need to do out of conference, then we'll continue to get what we get. And that's fine.
The other Quay Davis went to Texas Southern. We'll see them on the home game.
But you may not see him.
Right. I know as far as the they talked about, Twitter accounts, man. We shucks, man. We sitting right at number 2, 87
something thousand followers. But Jackson State is the number one HBCU on every social media platform.
Correct.
When it comes to HBCUs, we're number one on every social media platform.
That's right.
We top 2 and we ain't number 2. Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. It's us and then everybody else.
Yeah, I think I was looking at some schedules today. We was talking about just because them Rattlers worms was talking smack today. And I looked at their schedule. I'm like, well, y'all got another schedule where y'all got 2. They got a D2, and they got the Lincoln. Lincoln is what? Lincoln out of California is like, it's like a high school team almost, but like a prep school. Is that the team that Southern beat?
Yeah.
By 80 points, bro?
Texas Southern too.
Wow.
But it won't matter. I mean, it works against them.
Don't look like they're gonna be getting in the playoffs again. They ain't gonna win the SWAC.
Do y'all think we should go back to playing those money games?
We already are.
About the Texas State.
Yeah, it's a money game. It's about 350, 375,000 guaranteed.
I mean,
what you're trying to say to you? That's why I don't like using the term money game.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, like
what because we're gonna. I don't use that term.
Okay.
I just look at the opponent, right?
Right.
Yes,
Jackson State now and going forward, we will play Sunbelt teams or Group of 5 conference teams, and we should play those.
Right, I agree.
The next 3 opponents are all Sunbelt. We got Texas State, then we got ULM, then we got USM. That's 23, 24, 25.
And 25. And we're going to continue to do that. And those are games that we should play because those are the games we should play and we should win and be competitive in.
Hey, EA, you right, man. Y'all I'm gonna give you a bold.
So
I'm gonna give you a bold prediction for FAMU season. Y'all ain't winning Celebration Bowl. You're losing to Jackson State again.
Blue Blossom Classic.
And your coach seat gonna get real hot.
But to answer your question, we should play FBS teams. We don't need to play Power 5 teams.
Exactly. So we don't need to play no.
That's a difference.
Yeah, Texas A&M and all that.
But I feel the same way, James.
But one caveat. This is where I part ways. I think under TC Taylor, if we keep the traction in the upward direction, like I believe that we will do, then I'm not against playing a Power 5 team either. Because if we get the talent to where we can match up and play them, then I want to play them.
Again, let's go to the trenches.
But I'm not sitting here saying you go and you play Ohio State. I'm saying you go and you play Arizona State. You go play Iowa State. You go play you know what I'm saying? You play a Power 5 opponent. Don't just because I can say the same thing. Watch this. Even if it's Southern Miss right now, and we're talking about Southern Miss, Southern Miss is an FBS school. You don't sit here, though you're in the Sun Belt, and just say, we're building something. When you're in the first stages of building, you don't automatically just say, hey, let's go play USC. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You build up to play that. And that's what I'm suggesting that we do. So with the talent level that we have, we should play a ULM. We should play a Louisiana Lafayette. We should play a Troy. We should play a South Alabama.
Yep.
Because there is no excuse with the talent that we're getting, not just Jackson State, but even with the rest of the coalition. When you start to upgrade their talent, you need to play those games and you need to be competitive.
And those are games we can win.
That's what you're going to, so you can't
Absolutely.
win. Now, when you start to
want to prepare to win, or definitely give a good go to win. We're not going.
If you start to have success with those teams, then you start to matriculate, and then you try to schedule a Power 5 team. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you're competitive, or then you happen to beat one, now that's the game changer. Now, when you start to get you beat one or two of those teams. Now you play them with some more regularity. You see what I'm saying? But I don't call them money games. Money games is just a little coupon word to say I'm a prostitute myself out to, or basically I'm an inferior opponent playing a game I have no business playing for some money.
Well, we're not. I mean, like some schools go play UCLA. I mean, then a lot of money didn't come with it. So nah, we don't want to do that.
Well, there's a lot of money coming for that UCLA game, but they spending more money to go play that game too.
Yeah, exactly.
You flying cross country from North Carolina to California. You see what I'm saying? Plus lodging.
Man, we got to start negotiating there where whatever the payout is, that payout needs to be minus. It doesn't need to include airfare, hotel accommodation. Like, get us there, make sure we good, and then give us a check. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with negotiating that.
Yep.
You can't say you don't have it now. So that's how you got to look at that. But I like our schedule, man. I really do. I like our schedule a lot. You know, Texas State gonna be a tough one, man.
I love it.
It's a tough schedule. This is a tough schedule, man. This is one of the toughest schedules we've had. This schedule is tougher than any schedule we had under Coach Prime.
Mm.
Hey, I love the
Coach Prime only coaches ULM. Texas State is going to be better than ULM.
Very much so.
Plus, you got the other home game. We're not playing a D2 school. We're playing Southern as a non-conference game, and that's a rivalry game that's still going to be played. That's a tough game.
Hey, opponent you just played for your conference championship the previous season.
So when you get down to it, I mean, a tough, I know Texas State rebuilding, they brought in a lot of players, man. They brought in a winning coach from Incarnate Word. They flipped that roster. You know what I'm saying? Got some big-time quarterbacks to commit. I mean, you got a lot to go up against. Then you got FAMU, who's going to be solid. Back in Miami, you start on the road against South Carolina State, which is, historically it's a really good program, so South Carolina State, FAMU, Southern on the road, Texas State. And then you got your fifth game is going to be your first home game. So it's a brutal schedule, man. And I love it because all the naysayers and all the haters are going to have to eat crow when TC proves to them that he do know ball. He is a good coach. And everything that them haters were talking about was just them projecting and hoping and wishing. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
Well, Ken, man, I mean, I know you guys killing social media and y'all guarding the yard, but man, all that negative talk, man, I really don't get. But I did hear that clip that Austin put in that video that he made.
I ain't hear none of that until he played it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Man, I don't listen to that stuff. I don't listen to none of them people shows that be. I don't listen to that rhetoric, man, because I'm gonna have to call in when I hear the wrong thing. So I just don't go to it.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point, Jay Shaw. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? But let some of these fools tell it. We're gonna be 1-3. They say we're gonna lose to South Carolina. Where if we win South Carolina State, we're gonna lose the FAMU. We're gonna lose the Southern. We're gonna lose the Texas State. That's what they say. Man, I mean, this is the difference, though. This is what folk got to understand. Like Zoe said a while, like last show, we're gonna be the hunters. We're not gonna be the hunted. Just make us the underdog. Y'all already said we ain't this, we ain't that. So don't switch up when we go to busting heads now.
You know what, Ken? I mean, I don't speak much on it, but that first celebration bowl, South Carolina State, it just was out coaching. I mean, it's a play calling here and there, man. I mean, they wouldn't have been in that game.
Nope. But let me speak on this real quick. See, when you say this right here, 302 Real, this is a very real statement. But see, people will try to act like we just making stuff up, right? Oh man, ain't nobody praying on that man's downfall. But you heard the stuff that we just heard. My granddaughter just lost my back scratcher yesterday. Like, hey man, listen, listen, trying to get personal, man. I'm hairy, bro. Like I am, bro. So, you know, every now and again, you know, you wear them white beaters and all that stuff, man. And you had I get a little itchy on my back, man. That's all it is.
Kim been riding the back scratcher for a minute now, so.
Man, this is one of the best investments you can. Bro, this is the best investment you can ever buy right here. You see it right here, man. This was Zoe. See, when Zoe first introduced the flags to the college football world, his pole looked just like this.
True story.
He hooked that thing, and he was holding that thing.
True story. It's all right. Put it right in my pocket.
And listen here, man. Look, I can take this thing. You see how long this thing is? Look at it. Look at it right. You see how long this back right there? I get
like a golf club.
Hey man, I can put that thing in my pocket like one of them tire gauges. Hey man, don't be no hater now.
Dude, you wild.
But no, to that point though, like they've said it. It's out there. Like, how do you? This is what I was saying. How do you just automatically assume that this man ain't gonna be no good? Ain't gonna be a good coach? He can't coach. He can't.
They're not assuming.
That is a projection.
They're not assuming. They hoping and wishing.
They like this.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. The same people who are saying that TC isn't a good coach and he's the first-time coach, you do understand this is the prototypical definition of rinse, wash, repeat, right? Yep. These same people said the same thing about Deion Sanders when he became the head coach of Jackson State. Oh, he was coaching at a high school. He wasn't even the head coach. He ain't gonna come in here and do nothing. And last time I checked, he proceeded to come in and ain't lost to nobody.
Man. So guys, why we get all that pushback? I mean,
because we Jackson State.
Right. School get coaches, players, change out, money, everything. All
you want to know what it is, CD?
What is it, bud?
It's a 4-letter word. Envy. That's the basis of everything we're talking about. Because this is the only Jackson State is the only school where hate is allowed to substitute football acumen. Football acumen go out the door whenever it comes to Jackson State. And they start applying facts. They start applying opinions, biased opinions as facts. And that's when it gets troubling. And that's when I say, you know what? I ain't touching that. I ain't touching it. I can no longer debate an emotional person that refuses to acknowledge football acumen. I'm okay with you saying we'll see what TC Taylor gonna do. Is he really a good coach? Is he this?
Right.
Is he? If you're gonna take the wait and see approach, that's fair. That's fair. It's absolutely fair. But that clip that Austin played on that video was really disturbing because it was like, damn, how y'all get all that? I'm like, Brother C. Lee, I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard it until Austin played it. I don't know what these folks saying.
I had a hand in it.
What? Zoe?
Speak on that, Zoe. Tell him what you got a hand in.
I had a hand in finding, you know what I'm saying, what y'all heard. I had a hand in it. I did. But, you know, you ain't have to look far and wide, you know what I'm saying, or cast this wide net. I mean, you just, it's there. I mean, we're not saying Jackson State this, Jackson State that for nothing. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm going to say this, and this is not me being a Jackson State homer. This is just facts. When I said 2 years ago that Deion Sanders, it wasn't his dad, LaDon. I was everywhere. I went there. I was everywhere. But I'm going to say this. 2 years ago on Tiger Talk, I said that Deion Sanders chose Jackson State for a reason.
Facts.
Jackson State had a hand in him coming to Jackson State.
Facts.
Deion Sanders couldn't have done at the other HBCUs what he did at JSU because the other HBCUs doesn't have the ceiling or the optics that Jackson State has. That's just fact. See, it's not so much that we have a big stadium. We fill it up repeatedly. We have, in my opinion, the best fan base in all of FCS football.
Hey, we don't need Under Armour to do that. We just need Brother Thad Reed to do it. We're gonna do it.
But I said 2 years ago, I said no other HBCU has Jackson State ceiling. That's a fact. Because no other HBCU has the optics that they can't present the optics that we can present. For an example, let's say Coach Prime go to FAMU. They have a passionate fan base. But I'm sorry, dog. Riding down to Tallahassee and seeing Bragg in the distance ain't hidden for recruits like coming down Lakeland Drive or coming down Woodrow Wilson, seeing all them cars in the distance before you even get to Memorial, and you can see Memorial in the distance. Right. Because that stadium towers over the area of town and Fondren where it's at. You're not getting it unless you go into Yale Stadium, the Yale Bowl, or you're going to Tennessee State game at Tennessee State. You're not getting it. At Tennessee State, they draw flyers at Nissan Stadium. Yale, the Harvard Yale game is the only big game that they have. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does what we do from a visual standpoint, from a fan standpoint. The only thing that comes close really is Montana, and Montana is packed to the brim with 24,000.
Right.
No. EA, I'm not saying that it wouldn't draw a buzz. You hearing me, but you ain't hearing me. You don't have the optics at FAMU that you're going to have at Jackson State. You don't have it. I didn't say it wouldn't be off the chain. If Prime was at Southern, it would be off the chain. Southern and Jackson State is one and the same. Southern and Jackson State is one and the same. They're interchangeable. But you ain't getting the optics at Mumford that you're going to get at Memorial. It's impossible. Southern not even selling out Mumford every game. That's a fact. You can take the emotion out of it. Can't nobody do on a Saturday evening what Jackson State can do on a Saturday evening. That is just a fact. Plus, no other fan base is doing what Jackson State fan base is. Like I said, the only thing that come close is Montana, and they get 24,000. But Montana fan base ain't active on social media like Jackson State fan base. Ain't even close. It ain't even close.
So you saying strong on if you had to gone to FAMU, it wouldn't have been
the optics wouldn't have been the same. It wouldn't have.
It would have been off the chain, like you said. That we're not knocking that.
We're not saying that it wouldn't have created any buzz because he's in Florida, but it won't reach the same level that it did at JSU because the optics ain't even there. It's a perfect marriage with JSU and Prime. Perfect marriage. Straight up. I tell you what, for FAMU fans to be as rabid as they are, as they claim to be, they ain't got no social media presence like Jackson State does. And you want to prove my point? Because since Prime been gone, what they been doing? I got time. What the other HBCUs been doing? What Jack State content been like?
Man, they've been, everything that they do has either been, FAMU has had, they probably the most active outside of Jackson State.
But watch this.
Here's what I'm saying. Like,
If
a
I'm
lot
lying,
of content though has been reactionary, has been responding to Jackson State, talking about Jackson State, or just that's where the activity comes in at. But like, as far as like just raw, real, authentic content, I mean, it's really just been us and FAMU at this point.
but here's the thing: since Prime has left Jackson State, I'm gonna give you an example.
Am I missing anybody in the SWAC that's making content that I'm overlooking?
So watch this. Just watch this. Since you think I'm being a homer, blow white glasses off. Since Deion Sanders has left in December, we got data now. We're going from January to June 1st. Who else in the HBCU space is doing anything? Who else making any noise on social media?
Somebody said Willie Simmons chirping now.
I'm just saying. What kind of prison they got? Man, let me tell you something. We can use Twitter alone, right? You could combine Southern and FAMU together, and they still don't total what we got on Twitter. And we got more followers on IG than we do on Twitter.
But they're gonna say, you know, that was only because of Deion Sanders.
He gone. You can unfollow. All y'all do it. You follow and unfollow all the time. You want to know how I know? Because I don't follow Deion Sanders. I don't follow Junior. I follow Shador Shallow still, though. But, so don't tell me you can't do it. So Prime gone. So since January to June 1st, who else out there like doing what we do? Jack State been trending numerous times. And football season been over with. So it proves my point. It proves my point. Even now. Look at the social media, what we've done with content just in the past 2 weeks. Bro, the video that Austin just dropped on Wednesday, it got over 100,000 views in one day. Deion Sanders ain't had nothing to do with that. Over 100,000 views on Twitter alone. Go look. Who else doing that? Watch this. We want to talk about season tickets, right? Who else right now on social media or any other platform right now, HBCUs, saying anything on a social media platform about season tickets? Who else? Because guess what? Oh, y'all talking for us. Because we putting stuff out there. And y'all only chirping on what we doing. And watch this. You chirping on what we doing, and ain't none of y'all got more season tickets than us right now as I talk.
Hey, to that point, EA, I will say this, though. Recruiting would have been fire. It would have. It's without question. It would have been. You know what I'm saying? And I actually think they would have sold out their stadium, regardless of the size. So some people might feel like, well, you know, that's still the best that they can do. So I'm not going to say that the big brands wouldn't have been big brands still if Deion Sanders would have been the head coach. I know Zoe ain't saying that either. I'm saying FAMU, Southern, Grambling, of course, Jackson State. If he's at any one of those schools, I mean, Deion Sanders has the ability. Look at what he's doing in Colorado. He could have took any school and made it into a household name. You know what I mean? But to Zoe's point, we was talking about the optics.
EA, you ain't getting it. The recruiting class the recruiting at Jackson State was rivaling what he was doing in Mississippi State when he was here. That's not you're not proving any point. You can't create the optics of what FAMU, bro. Bragg packed out. Let's keep it a book. If a recruit coming to FAMU, going to your best game, right? Homecoming. It's sold out at Bragg. You gonna sit here and tell me that lie? That the opposite of a packed out Bragg is better than a packed out Vet? You really see a double-decker stadium, the height of what Bragg is, that's got better optics than a 62,000 seat stadium at the Vet.
Hey, as of right now, I don't have a count on season tickets right now. We'll get that for you though.
Because if somebody goes to Tallahassee or if they go to Baton Rouge, going to that game is not going to rival the appearance and the buzz of a Power 5 game. It ain't. And if you say it is, you are lying. But guess what? When you go to Jack State Southern or the Soul Bowl and it's at the Vet, it rivals. It looks and have the appeal of a Power 5 game. That's a fact.
So while you speaking on that, some of these content creators, YouTube creators out here, I've noticed, never going to the school, don't even live in the state, nowhere near the city or anything like that. But I noticed their dialect and their choice of words is sometimes we, referring to Jackson State.
Is what?
No, we. You know what I'm saying? I've heard a content creator use the word we, YouTube, in YouTube spaces, say we or reference Jackson State or reference Jackson State a lot. And what I mean by that is, with all those other schools out there, while the content creators in YouTube spaces adopting Jackson State or spending talking about a lot of content with us of every other school out there doing what we doing.
Because anybody else doing that.
They not doing it.
And then even the ones that's doing something, it ain't getting no traction. I mean, it is what it is. Look, it goes like this, man. I don't care what they say. I care what they do. Remember, I told you, anybody can fix their mouth to say anything. Your actions go confirm or deny what your mouth been saying.
That's true.
They can talk all they want to.
Well,
the movement tells everything. Because I just gave you the point, bro. Since January to June 1st, what they been doing? Nothing. They talk. Look, just this week, that everybody else in the coalition is clearing about the video we made about season tickets. But guess what? They ain't pushing none on season tickets, and they ain't selling the most season tickets than us. And they want to talk about what we pricing our season tickets on. But guess what? They ain't making more money off their tickets than what we making. So make it make sense.
I was just about to make the same point that LA made. It's all about views and clicks, TD. But it's okay if somebody adopts Jackson State as their
Boy, do I need to I'm gonna give me a shirt. I'm gonna give me a shirt. I promise y'all I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna put Boosie Dollar right here. I ain't gonna talk no more. I'm just gonna put Boosie Dollar right here on my shirt. It's gonna speak for me. I told y'all.
B Hart, who that just said that? Unstoppable. Well, let them tell it. Their stuff is a lot more relevant. I just chuckled because I already knew that was some nonsense. I was like, no, I ain't. They got some platforms out here that's doing way more numbers than we are. But
so the thing is, yeah, we got filled with pride, but one thing you can't say I'm lying. You can't say I'm lying? I mean, the proof is in the pudding. And then you know what kills them? They want to make it seem like, oh, well, Prime is the reason why they felt like, no, he only bumped us up by like 7,000 fans. We were losing Lead the Nation in attendance, so you can't say it's that. We do what we do. The point I'm making is that's why Jackson State was chosen. We played a part in the decision making. And I ain't telling you, and I'm not guessing this when I say this. I'm telling you what I know from firsthand information. Jackson State was chosen for a reason because we got the optics to do what we're gonna do.
That's facts.
Like I said, Prime gone. It's like he ain't even left. The recruiting still there. The traction is still there.
What up, Fred?
I mean, the social media presence is still there. And when I tell y'all we got a team, we got a team. When we talk about social media. And then we finna add to it. That's something I ain't even told y'all. We finna add to it.
And we add to that team. And we done got started. So now y'all really, I'm like the dude off Minister Society.
No, you
No.
Because watch this. Let me say this. If y'all really about that life like y'all say y'all is, Bragg will be sold out every week. If y'all really about that life, Bragg will be sold out every week. Because I can tell you, I can assure you one thing. If Jackson State has something the size of Bragg, we'll show you how to fill your stadium up.
The ODA, they own you, dog. What up, K Jizzle?
That's facts. And I ain't even trying, and I'm not even trying to talk crazy. I'm just speaking facts. Not to even go on the rent, but I'm just telling you, Jackson was chosen for a reason. And so the one thing I gotta give Deion Sanders credit for, and I said it before then, he rejuvenated the fan base. He's actually opened the eyes and the consciousness of JSU on a day-to-day, not just the wins and losses, but on the day-to-day operations. That's what he really changed the game with JSU. And now JSU know and see their worth, and we're moving accordingly. So now we don't have champagne taste on no big budget. We on Prosecco. We ain't buying no champagne. We just step low. We on Prosecco. But now we like to taste it, so we keeping it there. Because we moving like he ain't left. Because he set a template. So all thing I'm saying is, if everything it was about him and he gone, watch what we've done since January, and look at everybody else and what everybody else has done since January. The proof is in the pudding. Proof's in the pudding. And I'm not even saying that everybody has to do or follow the template that he put in. But I tell you what, you ain't seeing nothing from nobody.
Man,
not in that space.
We got schools that reached out to us, man, about trying to figure out how to get on our level from a media standpoint. We ain't even got to go out there and blast them because, you know, it is what it is, man. Some stuff we can just put out there, but everything ain't all about trolling and trying to get, you know what I'm saying, one up on the next one. But folks fail to realize, though, and let's be real about this. Zoe tell y'all, the majority of what we say on social media is a response. We're always on the defense because people are always coming for us.
And Zoe mentioned that a few weeks ago about other schools. You know what I'm saying? He said every school should have a platform like ours.
And there are some schools that have done that. And like we mentioned, the ONG strike zone.
Shout out, man, from the hill, man.
From the hill on Alabama A&M. You got Prairie View got a platform, probably not putting out as much content as they probably could. Southern's got a show. You know, I know Carlos Brown got a show.
Oh, watch this, kid. To prove my point, right? Watch this. You just said Southern, they got one show, right? You said Alabama A&M, they got one show, right? You said, fam, you got Orange and Green Stripes on, right? One entity. Look at JSU. This. It further proves my point. We don't have one thing. Like Perry Mason say, man, I rest my case.
Yep.
And so you spoke of Quay David, the offensive line. You know, looking at the roster, man, some of the players and the ranking of some of those players, I'm extremely excited about the team. I'm extremely excited about the season, but I'm trying not to be overwhelmed because I'm like this. It's paper. You got to put it on the field, and I'm not doubting that it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But
let me stop you there.
Go for it.
It's paper to you. I don't see paper. I'm at practice. I don't see paper.
Okay.
I don't see paper. I go to practice. I see it on the practice field.
Yep.
Yeah, same thing I see on the practice field, I saw last year on the practice field. And I get it. Old cliche thing.
Got to play the game.
That's some stuff for fans to say because they ain't seen what I done seen.
Okay.
But that don't apply to me. It ain't paper.
It ain't paper. Okay.
No, we got what we got. Now, in saying, but hold on. But again, even in saying that, we need some things to come together. Obviously, it's June. I'm not going to sit here and talk like it ain't. Got some people like any other team. It's a new season. It's a new team. Things got to come together. But it's not no overhaul. It's not no overselling or anything. Few pieces come together, all we need. Few things come together, it's lights out.
And the main thing probably be everyone questions about any team gelling is the O-line.
No, I don't even factor our O-line to the equation like everybody else does for the obvious reasons. Because when people talk about the O-line for us, that's low-hanging fruit. because they're looking at last season. It's a whole different offense. The O-line is not even being asked to do this team what it was last year. So there's no point in going into the whole thing about the question marks that people may have for the O-line, because if that's the case, then you're expecting for us to do what we did last year. That's a whole different offense, whole new set of players, whole new thing we're asking them to do.
Rochelle, how you doing?
Hey, y'all doing?
What's up?
How you doing, Rochelle?
I weigh out in the morning.
You got it already.
So far, it's 23. I'm pretty staying away. I can't drink nothing else. I couldn't drink nothing since 3 o'clock. So I'll be all right. I'm going to go to bed, though, so I can just get this over with because I'm hungry. So I can go to sleep. So while I'm sleeping, I won't feel these hunger pains right now.
So you got that. So we don't lose the gist of what we're talking about. This is what a lot of people are frustrated about. They thought that we were going to fall off. They did. They didn't expect us to, get Austin.
Who is they, Ken? Who is they?
The coalition.
Okay.
All of them.
All of them. Like what we say, one Hillman,
one JSU.
That's how it works.
That's a fact.
I don't care nothing about all that old HBCU unity. Y'all don't mean that stuff. I care about unity on the home front. Now, we show love. We show support when it comes down. He said our quarterback step up in the pocket now. Ashton. What up, Ashton? What up, Nino?
Hey, it didn't come from me, but there it is.
Say you're not eating enough protein. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Terrence, I can't answer that right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we had our little moment, and then we got active, man. We got active. I'm gonna say it again.
Hey, Jay, what's happening?
I bet you ain't nobody. And again, man, we ain't in competition. We in our own lane, man. What I say?
Hey, Ken, hold on. I gotta correct you. We are in competition. We compete with last year's team.
I'm talking about YouTube.
I'm talking about the team.
I was talking about something else. I was talking about no, you're right about that. I was just saying, like, we in our own lane when it comes to what we're doing. And this, we could have kept this platform being regular, like about just content, but look at what we've been able to do and get accomplished. So that's the other thing, man. Like we like some of the stuff that we got and we want to keep it. And we want some new stuff. So that's what we've been doing. If I'm not mistaken, CU plays TCU at noon on the same day JSU played that night. This would be every Saturday.
It's true.
I will be. I'm watching that game. I don't go down with nobody talking about. We're gonna do that show in the morning, that Tiger Talk show, and then we're gonna keep watching. Yeah. Oh yeah. He mess around, get an L. TC Taylor get a dub. It's gonna be a long night on Twitter. Twitter fingers. Said KJ been them. What is KJ in this thing? KJ ain't sleep tonight. We happy to have you on, sis. Y'all to come on up and let us know what's on your mind. KJ,
throwing them balls.
Hey, put that link out there. KJ, come up. KJ be throwing them balls in the everywhere.
She do.
She been fighting a good fight, boy.
Give us free.
I'm telling you.
Like Coach Beef said, rip that thing. Like, rip it.
Man, let me tell you.
Rip it open.
She been yeah, man. But facts though, I mean, that's the thing, man. Look, if people would take the emotion out of it, but they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it, man. Because everything they say is clouding in a whoosh. What they wish would happen. And you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I don't live in that realm. You know what I'm saying? I'm say what I say. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And I'm
on. Hey, the link open to anybody.
I don't live in that whoosh.
Anybody can come up tonight, man. We open.
But you gotta show your face though.
Well, I know B Hart. I'm talking
about everybody. It has been it's been a long week. How was it? Let me ask you this. How was everybody week? How was everybody week?
Long work.
Stressful.
Yep.
T, how was yours?
Mixed. Sometimes not enough hours in the day, but you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to cut.
It's Friday though. We good now. It's Friday.
No, but I still needed to,
Hey.
Check on the men on the panel just to see how y'all week went.
Man,
Hey,
it was a long
Ken,
work.
I did see some I see some Boom members at the gym rocking they Boom shirt. Hey man, I put them on, man. Said we got to get it. I talked to one guy today, man. Said, hey, we got to get these tickets out. We got to hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel right here.
Yeah.
He subscribed right then. So hopefully he
Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. We got to get this thing to 5,000. Wow, man. 5,000. We got to get there, man. We're gonna celebrate when we get to 5,000.
Well, so I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm interested in, and I like the O-line thing, and I want to see it work.
Hey, you know what, Steven? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't noticed that because I don't watch anything that they put out, so I wouldn't know. Is anybody
I
else
wasn't
watching?
knowing that neither.
I'm totally unsubscribed, Steven. I don't get none of their stuff.
Oh, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Jeremiah, let me explain it to you. In the business I work in, Monday wasn't business. Business was still open on Monday. I just took off. So everything that it was a matter of getting 5 days worth of work done in 4 days.
Yeah.
Man, sometime that day I'll make that week long.
Hey, what you talking about facts on Ashton see it? Ashton must see it. Hey, the link's open, y'all. Come on up now. Don't be like that. Whitley St. Clair. Come on up here. I never heard you. Get on up here.
Yeah, come on, ladies. I need y'all to come up here and support your girl because they be up here acting up sometimes, especially Zoe.
I don't never act up. I don't never act up.
We want to hear from everybody tonight, man. Just come on up.
Have to the side.
I don't never act up.
Oh man, I got K Jizzle. What up, dog?
What's going on?
Bro, I'm gonna call you the Grim Reaper.
For real.
Damn.
Hello, KJ.
Hey, how are you?
And you got black on that picture.
Exactly.
dog
So they
right
know
there.
I mean business when I come in.
Man, look here.
Hard. She be cutting people they don't even know they cut.
Go down the head. You go down the street. Say, shake your head, motherfucker. Fall off.
Yo, this is the most to say I'm an attorney. This is the most arguing I have done like with people in a long time. And
But it's senseless though, right?
it does not all right. So I try to understand where they're coming from sometimes because I just try to put myself in like the shoes of, like a Southern or a FAMU, you know what I'm saying? And others that are not like FAMU and others that like were kind of new to us. They don't really understand how we are and how as a fan base and how we've been and that we do love our school. So they come in as newcomers and they're like, y'all ain't even care. We ain't even know nothing about y'all. Y'all ain't even care about your school or this, that, the other. Who knew you before? Because they're new, right? So I try to cut them a little slack, but then they go to talking crazy. And it's like, how can you even, I'm sorry, if I got my ass whooped that bad in anything by anybody, and excuse me for cursing, I would not talk until I whooped them. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me and how I grew up playing sports and being competitive, but you shut up until you whoop
Get your
them.
lick
Like
back.
you see them the next time, and
Yeah.
then then you go stand on business. So I don't know, it must be a Florida thing that they do, that it's a cultural difference. They gonna talk regardless.
That's the way I gain the confidence.
What?
I'm trying to gain some.
I don't know. I think, but you know how some people try to talk themselves up because they need to believe it.
Yeah,
that kind of feels like, and I'm sure, I'm not crazy. I see what they're doing there. I don't follow them the way they follow us, but you see the little stuff come across Twitter and other things about their recruiting and, retention and things like that. And so, good for them, good on them. But I mean, yeah, you still have to put the product on the field and play the game. And they have no idea how ours is coming together. So I don't know. It kind of feels like they need to talk themselves up into some confidence, which is fine. But Southern, I'm sorry. This week, I could not let Southern make it. I'm so damn tired of Southern University. I don't know what to do. I just noticed that every time they say something, it's just about what Jackson State is not going to be. And Jackson State going to return to being whatever, they had in their minds or whatnot that we were before, Deion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but they never say anything confidently about their team, about their program, about their school. They'll say stuff like in Dooley we trust, but you clearly don't trust them that much because you won't even say what your wins and losses look like coming into the season. So I just have to call stuff like that out and make people stand on it. And so, that's what I was doing this week, doing a little tussling, but that's it.
But the thing is, KJ, and this is the thing that's so obvious, not just Southern fans, it's the entire coalition. Yeah. Everything that they say to a man or woman is based off what they're wishing is going to happen.
Yeah, and about JSU, and not wishes about. If I'm gonna wish anything, I'm wishing about what Jackson State University is gonna do.
Exactly.
They just wish against, like, I hope they don't get it. I hope they don't get it. Instead of trying to build up and big up their programs, and it's the weirdest thing to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is no logic into it. Everything they say is hope filled and what we wish would happen.
Right. And they can't say that it's not fueled by hate either, or that because the comments that you'll hear will be things like from a FAMU, who's kind of new around here. They'll be like, oh, it's kind of that regionalism thing, even though, they're in Florida. So I find it hilarious that they are talking about anybody. I was like, y'all gonna be fighting for freedom soon, so you need to shut up. I don't wish it on them, but I'm like, how do y'all think y'all are better than? Okay, you got water for now. But okay, cool. So theirs is more so, they the number one public university, and what is this? I'm sure the schools can have these same discussions at their sites, darling. I don't. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, I got distracted by the comment. I thought that was EA talking crazy. Anyway.
Hey, KJ. Excuse me, but can you enlighten me on what you're referring to when you say Southern? You had to get Southern put in check. What occurred? What happened?
No, I've just noticed that their fans, they ain't do anything outlandish. I just got tired of noticing their propensity to just kind of wish bad for JSU. Dave Chappelle, that skit, I wish all the bad things will happen to you and only you. That's like how I see Southern. They just say stuff like that all the time, like I want to see that same energy. But when you ask them how many wins or losses they got next year, or even bring up what you're going to do against Jackson State, they start to, stuttering. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why don't you, they were upset with us the past 2 years when we would come out before the season and say undefeated, JSU by 40. And it's like, to me, it should seem like if y'all are so convinced, because they started dancing on our grave as soon as that man announced that he was, taking the other role that he took, they started celebrating. It was jubilation in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So to me, if we were the Monstars or whatever, this unbeatable super team, which I'm gonna be honest, I love football, but I'm not like some X's and O's person. I've just always loved it. I grew up loving it. But from what I could see, Jackson State was had hella talent, especially in that first year against everybody else. But I think it's disrespectful for them to say that JSU, the teams that we had, were the Monstars, like their teams weren't ish. Like there were coaching issues, there were strategy issues with their teams, but I didn't really see, and just a complete inability from them to compete. So from the way I look at it is, okay, if you said we were this unbeatable team and we were the Monstars, which I don't actually agree with because I think we were beatable. Now, those people are gone. We got depleted. We got gutted. We ain't got nobody here. Shouldn't you be beating your chest? talking about what you're gonna do? Shouldn't you be the ones? I think shouldn't we lack confidence and y'all have more confidence? The only people
Right.
I see doing that really is FAMU.
Right.
But so I could at least say, even though I look at them like they got all the audacity in the world, getting beat 59-3 and having something to say before they prove it. Southern, I just have a lack of respect for because I'm like, y'all just want to talk about what Jackson State won't be, and you do not have the temerity. I started to say something else, but you don't have, enough gumption to say it with your chest what you're gonna do. So that's all I was saying about them.
Hey, Ken and Zoe, you guys remember when we went to the go ahead.
Hold on, T. I want to let B Hart join us because if we don't, he ain't never gonna get in. What's up, B? What's on your mind, brother?
What's up, man?
I'm just listening to y'all, get y'all stuff out. I'm just flying the wall, trying to see what y'all talking about, son.
It's another creator right here, man. He's a really good, do really good work, man. I know
I got a question for you.
Yep.
All right, so I got a little pushback the tweet I made earlier about the picture, the photo op, whatever you want to call it, calling me a bunch of haters, and I don't like black people coming together and make these camps and stuff. Like I'm pretty much like I'm a hater or something. So was I let out of left field by saying like this shit? It's kind of weird how these folks is playing these political games. Like
are you talking about the Prairie View camp?
Yeah.
Honestly, man. Man, how can I answer this? This, like, at the end of the day, it's a prospect camp. So it's also Prairie View's camp. It's Bubba McDowell's camp.
Right.
I mean, he can invite whomever he chooses to, but it's a prospect camp. If he wanted to use Coach as a draw, they do that all the time. It's not uncommon that you get PWIs come to these camps to try to get those best of the best talent to come in. And really at that point, it's about evaluating talent. But it's the way he left, the noise, everything that kind of went on, what was going on and what was, said over the past couple of years. And we gotta be honest, like everybody ain't comfortable with him being there, you know what I'm saying, or Colorado being there, and it just without even being able to explain it, for some it just don't feel right.
Yeah.
Even though it shouldn't, really shouldn't be. It should be harmless, but it's just a matter of it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
still hard. Fresh, man. Time will fix it.
Yeah, no doubt. So you ain't wrong. Hell, it's your opinion.
Yeah, I think it was the I ain't hard to find hoodie when you at a HBCU camp. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, hey, you don't want to come over here, you can always maybe come to Colorado. I ain't hard to find. Type, you know what I'm saying?
Now I will say this, man. Recruiting is a dog eat dog world, man. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. They coming. They gonna recruit the heck out of yours. They'll even recruit them off your roster.
I mean, if I'm gonna leave that alone, but yeah.
But hey, at the same time, I would say this: if it was a Jackson State camp, he wasn't gonna be there.
No, God, no.
He wasn't gonna be there because it was just gonna be too big of a conflict of interest. Like it don't make no difference what happened. It's just that things ain't. It's not the same. And Zoe said we did have a coach there. Again, it's their camp. They do what they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just fresh. It's fresh. A lot of people felt like we didn't gatekeep the culture. We let an outsider in. But you know what's funny to me? How people always want to use that terminology, but then turn around and support idiots who don't come from the culture.
Right.
And give them a front row seat to say things and have a voice when it comes to things that don't even pertain to the culture. So it's like we can't pick and choose when we want to talk about gatekeeping.
Listen, I would at least say that, like, okay, I do understand what some people are saying, but most of these people would have sold a whole program and along with the dean of the university and the dancing girls and everything else, just to have
they all liars.
the
Hey,
All of them are
benefit.
liars.
Yeah,
right.
I mean they're
Every
liars.
last one of
They're
them would have taken Deion Sanders. And
They would have loved to swap places with us the
I'm
past
gonna
2
say
years.
it like
Yeah.
this right here. I almost feel like they'll take him now.
Hey, no, I just
honestly,
gotta ask.
I
That's
was
what I
gonna
was
say
trying to
some
ask. Exactly.
still would. Some
Exactly.
absolutely would.
Despite whatever it is.
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, KJ, the way they danced when he announced he was leaving, they'll dance that same damn way if he announced he was going to one of their schools.
Oh my God, they absolutely would. They absolutely would, and then make up excuses for why it's different though in
Right.
this case. You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, but you know what? To even add to that, the way that you said that they were dancing, that right there was the ignition and the demarcation point for me to say, now that's the very thing that's going to make this season right here absolutely sweet. Because according to y'all so happy we're gonna regress because the prime gone. Jackson State is going to regress back to whatever you perceive that we used to be,
Right.
and then we've lost everything. We lost the trainers. We lost. Oh, what somebody said? We lost Johnny T. I got some seasoning from him the other day. You know what I'm saying? I got some seasoning the other day. Now I did. I got some seasoning from Johnny T himself the other day.
Okay.
But we're gonna lose Johnny T. We done lost the staff. We done lost the trainers. I mean, he done lost his toes here. Them gone. I mean, everything is gone to Colorado, and Jackson is going to regress. And
we
now,
not gang banging on the toes. So
I'm just saying. And now we're going back to lowly JSU. That's why this season right here is going to be so dang gone epic.
Listen, I was talking to just like some friends of mine that I met at JSU today, just catching up, and she doesn't even follow JSU football and what's going on like that. But she was talking about. I was like, are we going to homecoming? And she said, we absolutely have to go to homecoming this year because we went last year. And I was like, well, I normally, go 1 year and then, maybe 2 years in between or something like that. And she was like, absolutely not. Because I don't want anybody thinking that our love for our school was dependent upon that. So like the spirit of where people's, mentality and where their minds are, we're very prideful about our university. We are very prideful people. We may never have had the whole narrative about what Jackson and JSU is that was painted by Prime and those damn documentaries and all that other stuff. I was like, got some people out here thinking we're just destitute, which I have a problem with. But anyway, even if we didn't have every single thing that we needed, we always had our pride. We always had our spirit. We always did well with everything that we had. We always did very well. And so I think that'll be beautiful for people to see that and to see that genuine, pride and love that we have for our university and for each other. Because they think that it was just because of, the former coach. I mean, I was like, okay, you're new here, but stay tuned.
Exactly, because even after that, KJ, I really believe in my heart of hearts that we're going to average the highest we've ever averaged in our history this season.
I believe homecoming will totally sell out this year. And I'm with Steve. Can you imagine it was just we sold out even we been in Alabama? Like, can you imagine we took over almost half of their side too? Just take over the whole dang stadium and y'all in that corner over there because we here and we can buy all y'all tickets.
Yeah, I truly believe that we're gonna. I have a real good inkling we're gonna probably hover around 45,000 this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're talking. It shouldn't be hard because you're only talking about 4 games. So you're talking about the first home game, which it'll be the fifth game of the season. So we'll be starving for a home game. Then you're talking about homecoming. Then you're talking about Alcorn. So to get Alcorn and homecoming, in one, and then only have 4. We should get up there because I mean, when you have that 5th game, it drops the average down some.
Mm-hmm.
So Texas Southern is going to be a good game because it's going to be another one of those games that is toward the back end of the season. But folks realize once we had that first home game, hell, we go right to Mobile the next after that bye week. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be starving for a home game.
Yes, we are.
So I think Zoe's right. We get up there. But furthermore, I think we're gonna have a good product. This team is gonna be good, y'all. We just gonna let people continue to say whatever they think and project. We see what's there.
Yeah.
And what Manzo and what we talked about in our Tiger Talk huddle, we're not gonna say it today or on the live, but I can tell you right now, man, I'm gonna say this with a straight face and confidence. Man, this coaching staff ain't bullshit.
I love their attitude. I love their mentality.
KJ, listen to me.
Yes.
They ain't taking no.
Yeah.
Either you.
Give us a little insight of that.
I'm saying they ain't taking no shiggity, man.
Hey man,
you either these are the look. Get your butt in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Learn these plays.
Mm-hmm.
Be where you supposed to be. Discipline, accountability. Ain't no talking back. We got leaders on this team. And guess what? These players hear all that noise that these folks talking about. They hear it.
Yeah.
They hear it. The coaches hear it. So, like Zoe said, this is the first time you've seen a 2-time back-to-back SWAC champion. Now we the hunter. How do you win if you ever? Usually the SWAC champion is the hunted. Fam, you done made themselves the hunted.
They have.
Expectations is on y'all. Remember, we lost everything.
Yeah.
We supposed to be formal. Go ahead.
You saw the tweet Willie made.
We all saw it.
Like, what's up with that, man? Like,
I mean, I love it because he was talking to us. He was actually responding to somebody that was talking. It was some smack talk going back and forth, and that was a response. Willie Simmons is a reserved cat, man. He laid back, good dude, man. I like it,
but I'm thankful for the response. I am.
Me too, because it's still. I saw it the same way, but I also was like, whatever. I'm gonna use it as a fan. I'm gonna use this as bulletin board material, even though I saw it the same way you saw it.
But no, it's one of them things. Listen, everybody. Let me tell y'all something. Let me look into the camera. On week 0, all y'all gonna be sitting down somewhere, shut up, and you be quiet and you watch Jack State Tigers on ABC. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna be tuned in, rooting for South Carolina State. Boy, they want us to lose that game bad.
It's a night game too, right?
Yeah,
7:30. 7:30 kickoff.
Bright lights.
Bright lights, man. This on and let me say it like that right here. And we gonna look good.
What we wearing, kid? What we wearing, kid?
I tell you what I'm just telling you. I'm just saying we gonna look good.
I hope it's that blue and red.
I don't know what it's gonna be.
I hope it's
we just know it's gonna be new.
This staff is cutting the mold. I'm not saying this as hyperbole. I'm being matter of fact. This staff is legit cutting the mold of a WC Gordon staff. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Man, we back, man. What old boy said on Coming to America? Baltimore. We back.
Well, you know, when somebody comes,
this is the Jackson State that I grew up under. This is the Jackson State that we love.
Mm-hmm. And that's why months ago I tried to give it some credence, you know what I'm saying, and telling a lot of JSU alums.
We ain't wearing those.
If you are a Jacksonian and your whole mental capability only take you from like year 2000 to now, there is no point in you even like really you ain't gonna feel nothing of what I'm saying. You're not. It's not gonna even stick to you.
These people actually think that we taking a shot at the previous regime because we're saying that.
No.
And we're like, y'all just don't get it, do y'all?
But see, you won't get it because what I'm saying is what we're gonna have going forward. This is the real JSU with the red block, with the red face mask, with them red cleats on. Yeah. Came out warm up in them short shimmy shirts. Who put fear in the sweat?
With
this
the swagger. With the.
I'm telling you.
Hey, listen. With the mystique.
Mm-hmm.
With the. I'm telling you, man. With the bravado, the arrogance.
I'm telling you.
All that.
Arrogance.
Yeah.
That's what we show. We show up and tell you. Remember them days when they used to show? Hey. When we used to walk around the field with them shimmy shirts on and let y'all know it's gonna be a long day for you, man. I'm just trying to
let me tell you, just like WC stood for Will Cut, he stands for the coach. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
And I hate that the people that do take everything we say about like what we're going to be and the things that are exciting about this new season as a knock to the
I
former
hope they
coach.
take it a knock to them.
I need that 2002.
Oh, not to the former coach. It's not.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not. But I've gotten used to that too. That because of all the narratives.
Deion
and
Sanders
else.
we were Cinderella, man.
Yeah.
We found a glass slipper, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Ken, do you think we can get that the energy how we had in the Superdome? Robert Kent shades on the sideline.
That right there don't even do it no justice. Listen to me, B Hart. Ain't nothing you saw in the 2000s. You could pick a game.
I'm a young buck though, so
I got you. Hold on, but I'm midlife. I ain't old. I ain't young, but I'm midlife.
I ain't saying you old.
But look, I got you. What I'm trying to tell you, you ain't seen what you about to see. You ain't experienced what you about to experience.
I can
Listen.
I got
Okay,
so much.
hold on,
I can tell you right now, Rashay. Hold on, listen to me. You're gonna be there. Listen to me, y'all. The adrenaline that's gonna be flowing when you see us come out that tunnel, like Hacksaw Jim Duggan waving that Jack State flag.
They're gonna be me. They're gonna be me.
When y'all see that, when you see them Tigers getting, man, listen, dog. I'm just telling you, man.
Listen, I just want to
how the last game was in Atlanta.
they said, what's a shimmy shirt? So somebody is asking.
I ain't
y'all,
trying to explain that. Google that.
what is the short shirt?
There's an undershirt that you wear under your pads, man.
That was back. I remember.
I'm
that
just
was
saying,
back.
like the point that we making is that we're glad that you guys feel like we fell off. This is what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
For us, seeing the things that we've been wanting to see for 2 decades, bro, return back in his rightful place, makes TC Taylor the ideal head coach because of his personality.
He's tailor-made.
He is tailor-made for this position. He is
Joshua. Y'all laughed at me. Joshua. Not Moses.
No.
Joshua.
I stand with it.
He taking us.
Oh yeah, hey Zoe, look at that right there. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, it was just different, man. Hey, listen. So the spirit of the old, the good old days, man, is back, man.
Gosh, I wish.
Man, this is so Jackson State at its best is a blue collar team. Zoe said something. There's one word he kept saying all week being at practice. Physical. This is going to be a physical team.
They practice tomorrow?
So what?
Do they practice tomorrow?
Well, they just conditioning right now.
They not doing that anymore.
I'm asking because I'm in the city right now. If I go back to Texas,
you ready to get back there? No way.
Yeah, it ain't open to the public like that. Zoe ain't public, Zoe, get your damn tickets. He exclusive over there. You know what I'm saying? He just walk up in that thing. No,
Zoe, you did an amazing job too.
I
appreciate you.
I used to.
Oh, and y'all get your damn tickets.
But that's where we at with it. And this is the thing, man. It was this is why what KJ is saying is so important. Like the schools should be channeling their own. Man, Southern under Pete Richardson won 26 straight SWAC games. Straight up. Like they had a time where they was kicking everybody, but everybody know what Grambling was doing.
Right.
Hell, you can go back to 16 and 17 when Kincaid was there.
Yeah.
And couldn't nobody touch Grambling. I'm saying everybody has that. Alcorn had a heck of a run. My point is, if you focus on you and figure out what you need to do to channel that energy back, the SWAC could be greater than it's ever been before.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about, where every game is a big game.
Yeah.
Every game is a rivalry game. Every game it means something.
Right.
Don't worry about Jackson State's FAMU. That game is gonna be a slobber knocker, man.
Yes, it will be.
Worry about that.
Really interesting.
Nothing in Baton Rouge is gonna be a slobber knocker, dog. You ain't got to worry about that.
Right.
Hey, Texas State gonna be a slobber knocker too.
And Texas State, we coming, man.
Right.
San Antonio.
We ain't coming San Marcos.
I mean San Marcos, my
You
bad.
go to San Antonio, you want to, you gonna make I'm messing with you, dog.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna call you, Ken. Like, bro, where y'all at?
Hey, I'm gonna let you. Hey, listen, you ain't gonna have to tell the history where we at. I'm gonna make sure we got something popping. I'm gonna definitely collaborate with this Austin alumni chapter out there, man. We gonna definitely do. I can't wait to be home.
Also, I ain't never been to San Marcos, so it's near Austin.
Well, San Marcos is 30 minutes down the road from Austin. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, San Marcos is the center point from San Antonio to Austin. It's right in the middle. Austin and San Antonio is 1 hour apart, literally.
Hey, Ken, something that Zoe, something that you and I was talking about, and I posed a question on why why people see Jackson State the way that they do. And when KJ came on and she used the reference to the documentaries that were put down in the negative light that was shown, and one word came to mind that was often used that I strongly agree with about the city and about the school and about the people and the culture, and that's resilience. And I think that's what a lot of schools don't have, because despite all the turmoil and the obstacles that we had to overcome and have to overcome, no matter what nobody say, we still, band together. We still fight. We still have these platforms, and we still love our schools. So when it all said and done, it just basically a situation where that word resilience about us reigns supreme. And that is an issue for some people, because we're supposed to have our head down, because we've gone through a lot, Jackson State, but then since January, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go through all the negativity, even with the city councils and the, the man, that leading the school. I mean, all that stuff, and we still smiling. We still pushing. They still don't know about our coach. They still curious about how we had no one recruiting class.
Man, we Jackson strong, man.
Listen, you know what? Let me know about kind of the strength of Jackson State and the resilience is that I saw what I saw the alums do upon the exit. I saw more alums talking. These weren't people. I don't know if you all noticed. People, they didn't have Twitter accounts. They weren't talking crazy or whatever, but you saw more accounts created. Like new accounts with the I love in their thing created just to shoot back and defend the school. So they weren't out there just like, they weren't even around when, all the hype was going on. You see what I'm saying? These people were not around talking and big up in JSU when the hype was going on, but they were alums and they were people that cared about the school who decided, I'm gonna step up now and what can I do, because this is ridiculous. So I just said something about the resiliency and also the unity and what's great about JSU and JSU's culture.
Well, KJ, you want to know the greatest? Let me show you a shelter with you to add to your point. I said this to Ken months ago. Do you want to know what's the biggest demographic of the people who donate to us? People from the age, I'm going to say 48 and older.
Facts.
Yeah.
I talked about that with the person who was talking about the ticket event.
Understand, the people who really donate to us for every initiative, the majority of them are from a demographic, man and woman, 48 years old and older.
Shout out to the OGs out there, man.
Also, those same people, to KJ's point, those same people in the same age bracket
Tickets
are getting on social media. Young people.
Yeah. Because I have a Twitter account and never used it until this mess came out.
I don't, y'all. I created a Twitter for this purpose.
Oh yeah. Hey, for those that don't know, Steve grew up right across the street from me. I was in Brown Bottom. He was over off Azalea. So That's
Right.
he was in Ghost Town. So
Look,
trust me,
Steve was a Jacktown
he's
Jew.
in Jacktown Jew. Don't get it twisted. Now he
And-
did go to FAMU now,
Yes, he did.
but he's a Jacksonian. So you go.
Yeah.
Trust me, when he speak, it's come from a good place.
And I want to shout out people like Steve because I saw some other people in the chat, you know, who are like somebody was they're a JSU, no, they're a SU grad, and I think their kid went to JSU or maybe in the reverse, something like that. And you know, I saw a lot of people with other ties to other universities that were also supportive of us during that time. You know, when people were, you know, seeing those narratives that were put out there about HBCUs and about Jackson State from school. So, you know, I want to say thank you to those folks. And Mr. Campbell, always during that 2-year, you know, run with Deion, he was always extremely like protective of Jackson and Jackson State. He would tell the truth. He would and yeah, it just means a lot, you know, when people will, you know, have integrity and do that. So, you know, I have no problem with him being in the space.
I understand, Brother C. Lee. It's all good. We'll be back on Monday. You got to come on up and talk to us next time, instead of being in the chat.
Do you see her?
Michelle
But
over there losing everything.
I gotta drop though because I am getting sleepy.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, KJ, thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it, sis.
I told you, Ken, I take this, and it's really good for blood pressure and help cleanse the blood, but it's this African hot pepper. So it's also, I use it, like I just put it, it's crazy. It's really hot, but it doesn't burn, but it regulates the blood and it helps your blood pressure, but it revs up your metabolism. So I'm sitting here in my office, and all of a sudden, like in the middle of my stuff, I'm just starting to, I'm dripping wet with sweat because it's hot. Like my stomach is on, literally, it feel like a furnace. So I'm sitting there going, okay, burn some more calories. Calories burn.
You feel like you what?
Huh?
You felt like you
Man,
what?
just gonna tell everybody it's hot flashes. So we're
I'm past hot flashes. It's 50. I'm done with them, boo. I got done with them in early 50s. I'm in 58 zone. That's over with.
okay.
Hey, brother C. Lee, we hate your blood pressure went up, bro. Yeah, chill out.
See, you got to come up here and talk to us, man. Come on up on the platform.
Man, C. Lee hot, man.
Well, this to C. Lee's point, and again, I'm gonna say this. He said this all the time. Stop talking to C. Lee about being unapologetically happy about us having a platform that's just for us.
He's not going
to like you can come in, anybody can come in and watch us. We ain't got no problem with that. But we ain't gonna, like that's not a conversation that we're gonna keep having, or that even you guys should continue to have. If you want to come and listen to what we got to say and chime in and be a part of good dialogue, cool. But
just don't be disrespectful.
It's a moot point, and it's a waste of time trying to go back and forth about that. This platform is JSU centric, and that's what we're gonna cover. You know what I mean?
All things. Yeah. So guess what, kid? I think when I come home for homecoming, I'm not coming back home. Like I'm gonna go from. So I'm gonna be in Mississippi for all of October until the middle of November, because I can just bring my computer and work from my aunt's house. Because it doesn't make sense for me to go there in the October 12th and then come back home and then fly to Atlanta. That's too much flying. Ain't gonna do that. So I talked to my cousin. I'm just gonna stay down there.
So you going to Atlanta?
I'm going to Atlanta.
For sure. And then
I'm gonna go, and then I gotta go to Mississippi in July, and then I come back for homecoming, and I'm just gonna stay, and then I'll be there for Alcorn Grand.
Oh, snucks.
Yeah, I ain't coming back home. I was like, that don't make sense for me to do that. I can just stay there and work because I telecommute anyway.
That's what's up.
Yep. So I'm excited about that. I get to go to Alcorn. I think I'm gonna see 3 games.
That's wonderful.
Hey, Ken, didn't you say you was going to where are you going on the 9th or something? You got to cover something?
Sean Hawkins, Austin, Texas.
Oh, Sean. Okay.
In the long jump. I'm gonna go to the event and just see what it ain't gonna be nothing. I'm just gonna go basically cover him, mainly to be at home, honestly. I don't need no team for that one. I'm gonna just slide over there and check it
Oh
out.
no, I wasn't talking about the. I just
No. I don't mean it that way. I was saying like August 9th, 7:30 p.m. June 9th.
Where's it gonna be?
Austin, Texas.
Oh yeah, you don't need but a reason, huh?
Oh yeah. I'll be in that thing, man. Sure will.
I'm excited about I don't know. I just think I don't know. It's different. It's a different. But even like you said, for you and Zoe, everything recycles itself. So we're going back to where we were to be better. So I'm excited. I don't know. I'm like I'm just
It's a
curious.
good time to be excited.
I know, right? I was like, because I wouldn't have met T, I wouldn't have met Zoe, I wouldn't have met you, I wouldn't have met none of these great people over here that I'm gonna meet when I go home. So for me, this is a whole. I've met people that love me. I take on saying being called auntie. I actually told my son, I said, Khalil, it's official. I'm old. I say, I got men in their 30s calling me auntie. I said, and I take that proudly. It would tickle me to death. But actually, another young lady told me, "Oh, Miss Rochelle, can I just call you auntie?" And I was like, "Yes, you can." So I'm gonna take my old age rightfully. So I'm auntie Rochelle up in here. That's crazy to me, but yeah.
good deal. Well, I would call you whatever you would like for me to call you.
Yeah, but no, it don't matter. I think there's a couple of young people in here call me auntie. It's just funny though. I told my son, I was like, you know what? I'm close to 60, so I should be called that. But you definitely, I was like, yeah, you can't call me yeah. I'm almost 60, so I gotta take that in good. I mean, yeah, 58 this year. So I'll be auntie.
Hey, hey, Ken, did you talk to Coach Thorne? How did he feel about the coverage, man? Did his player get a chance to watch it? You know,
course, man,
were they able to go out there and find it?
Yeah, they loved it, man. He said something right after we left. Yeah, he been said something about that.
Okay.
Yeah, everything good, man. Yeah, everything's good, bro. We just got to keep it rolling, keep it going. I think the next time we'll be coming together is when it's for Swag Media Day. Obviously, whenever we yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think the back and forth was EA and C Lee. I don't think.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, but I'm not getting into that, man.
You don't need that.
Yeah, it'll be all right, man. That's why I said next time we'll just bring Brother C Lee up and he can get on the platform and just talk on. He ain't got to talk.
But his answer gonna be still the same. I like when he said it was up to him, which we sold out the whole stadium. So if just be all of us and them making noise, I was like, that man loved himself from Jackson State.
Man,
Ken, right? Yeah.
Said you all right, bro? You must be on some ginger ale tonight, homie. God dang, bro, you straight?
Yeah.
A little aggressive, ain't you, homie? Coming that thing, just like God dang. My goodness, man.
Woo.
Yeah, I see you. You sound like you done had about 9 of them. Bring it down, bro. Bring it down.
I ain't know that one gonna make it.
Yeah.
No, that one was gonna make it.
We gonna keep it PG-13, brother. I feel you, man.
It's midnight somewhere, so
Yeah, boy, I can't do nothing about none of that. This is officially KC 1400 after that. Man.
Oh, okay. That was funny.
Yeah. She already sweating. Y'all applying pressure around this joint, man.
Listen, Linda, I know it's. I mean, I want to go turn the air conditioner. I'm like, okay, this. I must be burning up some old fat. Come on, fat, burn, burn, burn. Cause dude, I'm over here glistening. It ain't even. It ain't even hot in my room. I'm
Yeah,
serious.
say glistening.
I'm glistening. But I'm glistening
Water
though.
glistening all over your body. Remember that? What was that, Martin? Hey, what the TD? But then what doing?
You are enough for that. You are enough for that.
You're done.
Hey,
What's up?
Subla done.
Hey y'all.
Chilling, man. What's going on?
Man, y'all officially got me and my child addicted to Soleil.
Oh man.
We
Yeah.
just left. We just left. We went about 10-15. I was like, I said, Soleil still open. Let's go. She was like, yes.
Hey,
What
that's
y'all
what
get?
we're talking
What y'all get?
We got the lemonade, the mango lemonade. Man,
Yeah,
it's
that
so
lemonade
good.
is fire, man. I got the strawberry, and I got the strawberry and the lavender.
it's
Hey,
a coffee
and-
shop.
And the Don, be real. You got that carrot cake, D.
No, I got that strawberry. And I,
Hey, that strawberry. I went back and got that strawberry, TD.
You
Hey.
did it.
Yeah, before I left, I was
Man.
man.
that strawberry is good.
Yeah.
That strawberry real good. So I was like, we went down to the Fair Street block party thing. And
How was that?
man, it was so packed.
Wow.
I was like, I love to see it because, normally it's just Johnny T's open.
Yeah.
Nah, it was from Johnny T's all the way down to the other block. Nothing but vendors.
Wow.
They had
I
a
love
live band
Love
on
it.
the
Love it.
one end, and then they had the DJ on the other end, on the stage. So it was real nice.
Yes.
So they do that every first Friday.
Okay.
I like that. I
They
like
used to
that.
tell you full circle.
Friday
Everything is
next
going
month.
full circle.
Yeah, it was just so many people. My daughter was like, "Ma, I didn't know it was gonna be this many people." I was like, "Yeah, me either." Like, so, but it's family friendly, so it was a lot of kids out there. A lot of, it's
That's
like it's
even better. That's so nice. See, everything is full circling. The done somebody say your voice is so calm and rational.
it's not. I mean, it may be, but trust me, I'll pop off. So,
Again, I'm just
but thank
wondering,
you.
has their business picked up? Have their business picked up since you guys been there? Have people been coming by?
I'm sure it has, man. I think he was already doing really well. He's been open 9 months.
9
So far.
months.
Okay, 9 months.
And he's going to open up his other 2 locations. He's going to be in the Regents building downtown, and he's also going to be on East Capitol Street.
So this is his thing. This is his
Yes.
thing. Come on, Chains. Come on, Chains. I see Chains in the way. Come on.
And one of them is going to be a pop-up spot. You're not going to be able to go in.
Oh man, they got that Juneteenth popping off, man. I'm gonna definitely be home.
It's downtown too.
Yeah, gotta get in for that, man. I know my nephew, I'll be at his wedding and that weekend, and then I'm gonna slide on over to the crib.
Hey, yo, EA, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Y'all, why am I chewing on this gum like it's steak? I promise you.
Shell, when you come in, we all gotta go to Soleil. We're gonna take you there.
Yes, I agree for sure. Yeah. I definitely want to go.
Nah, I was sitting there at the register and I looked over. I was like, Lord, this cake just calling my name.
Live on the edge a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
It called your name.
It was calling my name, like, hey, I'm here. I'm like, all right.
Did you answer the call, bro? Did you answer the call?
Huh?
Did you answer the call? Is the question.
Loud and clear, like sure did.
Man, listen, that carrot cake was good, man. I got the carrot cake first night and strawberry the next night.
Hey, the Don, I ain't trying to start them, but the door didn't have it bundled on this.
We had just left from somewhere.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
Had we just been riding around Madison, probably so. But no.
Hey,
I
the
want to see the Little Mermaid this weekend.
track almost done.
Okay. I'm going to see the Little Mermaid. I think I'm going to treat myself and go see it Sunday.
No, it's really good. Me and my
That's
daughter
what
went on
I
the first
heard.
night.
I was just, you know what? I think for me, LaDon, the biggest thing is
I
to
gotta
see
make
little
y'all
black
laugh, man.
girls, to see little black girls in awe.
No, we went like that third. We went to that the night before it came out. We went on a Thursday night.
Y'all remember these?
Go put your Deion do-rag on.
Wow.
Oh my God! No, are you serious?
I found these jokers this other day. I'm like, and I got a gray one.
Oh, you got them all.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them junks, man. Because you know he had some players, had some NILs. You know, I was being supportive.
Listen, I just told somebody the other day, I'm not buying none of these player stuff until fall. After the first game. I got Feed the Fam shirt. He gone. I got, got all them shirts. They gone. Okay. As soon as I play one game, I'm gonna buy some. Cause I'm not finna play with y'all.
Yeah, I got you on that one because they'll be in that port in a heartbeat.
Hey, don't forget to holler at your boy Jersey Wave. He out there doing the thing.
What is you waving down though, Ken?
Hey Michelle, I'm gonna need you to not be so offensive.
What? It's a wave cap.
I'm trying to see how they do this.
Not you putting your bonnet on the string.
I'm just saying, man.
This is hilarious.
Not you putting your bonnet on.
I'm trying to look like y'all, looking like old stowed away slaves.
You gonna go get you some Murray grease too?
But wait, you about to be looking like Little Red Riding Hood if you tie it like that.
But he don't know how to. I'm laughing because he really don't know how to put it on his head.
I think I done got it figured out.
Okay.
Let's see if I got it figured out. Come on.
One more. Yep, that's it. You there?
My Lord.
I think I'm in there now.
You put your Murray grease on, King.
Right. You supposed to put your grease on,
brush
your hair, and then tie it up.
Right.
Go wave up his scalp.
Yeah. What's happening? I think I put that thing a little too tight, man.
Now you look like you from New York.
We out here, man. We out here. You know what I'm saying, son?
Yeah, you definitely look like a New Yorker.
I tell you one thing, I'm about to have my eyes good and tight. Whew.
Go get a headache.
This thing way too tight.
You tied it up.
I know.
Yeah, go on, take it out for your head be hurting.
Nah, I ain't gonna do no more just.
Look, okay, so I got a confession since King put that do-rag on his head. Like a year ago, I got on a dating site, a black dating site. Jeez. And this OG guy, he had to be well over 50. Why every outfit he had on LaDon, he had a do-rag on his head.
Well, were they matching?
I'm talking he was suited down. And I was like this. Ain't no sense me asking that man, are you really gonna wear a do-rag? If he had at least 10 pictures in his profile, and every last one he had a do-rag that matched his suit. I said, okay, we're not gonna go that route. We just not gonna do that to ourselves.
Yeah, swipe left. Is that what you do on the dating site? Yeah, swipe left or swipe right.
Yes, I was like, he was really. I said, you too old to be wearing a do-rag like that though. But every outfit he had on a zoot suit, you could not tell him nothing. And he had that do-rag. I was like, oh my God. I just looked at that and I told my son, I was taking pictures. I said, it's slim pickings for your mom and her age group right now. So it's a mess. That's why I'm dating younger. Because I was like, what we doing? But yeah. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go to bed because my stomach is growling so bad.
Ken, are you okay over there? Because you probably passed out with that do-rag.
No, I'm good. said you done passed out.
Yes.
Oh no.
But who found that video? How do y'all be finding those videos? Somebody put the video up with Southern and Jackson State fighting. Who be finding them? Is that online already somewhere?
Well, that was just last year.
Oh no, I thought that someone took one back even.
Oh no, that was the one from 2010.
Oh,
okay. 2010.
I was gonna say because one of them from 2022. Yeah, I would. Last year. Nah, that was last year. Like at the SWAC championship, somebody got to fight.
I was like at 2010. They was showing what?
Somebody at the vet?
They got a touchdown and then 3
at
seconds.
the vet last year.
Oh yeah, that was last year. The one you
yeah.
That was the SWAC championship game.
Yeah,
that was,
on the ramp, like they were on the ramp. They were on the steps. No, it was on the ramp.
I saw that. And they just sit there and let them fight.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I thought you were talking about the one when we was at Southern that year.
No, I'm talking about not even 365 days ago. Last year, like it was right there. It took them a long time to break it up. I was like, bro, but the police was right there, but it just took them a long time to break it up.
Police was there.
Southern people.
I mean, yeah, it was a mixture.
Yep. That's.
I mean, it just get. I mean, I don't know. It just all your morals and values go out the window when you're playing Southern because they'll take you there.
It was just like Southern. That's what the reason I know that was Southern. They were saying how wherever somebody would park this particular place where people park their cars, somebody threw a brick in everybody's car on the parking lot. That was Southern. The way they lost that game, that man was like, I've parked there this whole time, every time, and nothing happened. But Southern, the way they lost that game, they were in their feelings, and I was like, that don't make no sense.
Man, I mean, it was at Bailey. I mean, they were all the way at Bailey. Those are the only cars that got broken into. But if you think about it, that's far away. It's nobody over there guarding the cars. It's just like an open field or open area full of cars for a thief to break in. Nobody's over there. So yeah, I personally don't think it was Southern people, but I mean, I'm from Jackson. You got to keep it real. People breaking cars.
Well, that's the thing, but they didn't steal nothing, LaDon. That was the crazy thing. He said they didn't steal nothing. They just bust out his window.
I mean, it probably wasn't nothing to steal out of there. I mean,
yeah, ain't nothing else to do. But look, it was who is hot? Okay, y'all. I'm sweating. Let me get over here. I'll let y'all know what my final weight was. I weigh out at 7:00 in the morning. So then after that, I can eat just a little bit of normal food. I can have a real glass of wine. So we go celebrate. So y'all have an amazing, amazing weekend. Y'all stay safe. And I love y'all with the what? With the love of the Lord. Talk to you later. Bye, kid.
Good luck with that, Rochelle.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Good night, Israel. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Good night, sis. I had to use the restroom. Sorry about that.
Yeah, bro, you good. I guess winding it down.
How much time we got? Yeah, we about to shut it on down.
Okay.
It's been on long enough. If anybody ain't got anything else, we'll shut it down at 2.5. I'm about to go watch Power.
What season you on?
Oh, I'm on what is it? The Book of Ghosts, I think, with Tariq now. I gotta catch these last couple of episodes, man. I'm on.
Look, man, did you start at the beginning or you just jumped to the book?
Oh no, I started at the beginning, bro. I watched all the way. Yeah. I actually like the one. I like the one with Tariq, man. I haven't I couldn't really get it. I ain't really get into the other ones like talking about it. But that one now I do.
Yeah,
because it's the closest to like what happened from the first one. All the other stuff, man, it just kind of ain't really. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I hadn't had a chance, man, but I'm actually checking out this Wu-Tang thing. I hadn't watched it in
I
about
heard that was pretty good.
It is. It is. I hadn't been able to complete it, man. Like I said, it hadn't been enough hours in the day, man. Now I'm trying to carve out the space so we can get what need to get done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What season is the Tariq one on? Is it on like 3?
I think it's season 3.
See, I started watching it in season 1, and season 1 just wasn't all that good.
Why wasn't it?
I didn't. To me, let me say that it wasn't good to me because I think I was just still upset about power and how they then kill Ghost off, and just I was still. I think I was just feeling like it. But I haven't watched it since season 1. I think I might binge it this weekend. Yeah, I think I might binge it this weekend and get caught up because everybody's saying it's real good right now. So, but obviously, if you get on Facebook or
that's what I stay
social
away
media,
from. I don't get into it. I ain't heard nobody say it just yet, so I'm gonna hop on that thing this weekend and go and finish up this season and move on to something else.
I agree with you, LA, but I gave it a chance though.
I just finished watching Bel-Air. So the new one that's on, the new show that's on Peacock.
I haven't watched that.
Man, it's so good.
I heard it was good, but I haven't.
Carlton is not Carlton. He Carlton, but he not Carlton. It's not a 90s feel. It's a actual 2023 feel, of being in a prep school and all that. So
okay. That makes sense. Oh, why is this thing not charging? Strange. It used to charge while okay, there we go. I was wondering, I'm like, man, what's up? I was wondering what was up with this thing. I'm using the webcam and it wasn't charging. Damn, battery just running down.
Right.
Yeah, we in there now. But yeah, anyway, man, we'll be back Monday. Appreciate everybody. I think, man, what I'm gonna do is I'll try to have some clarity on this next initiative. It might not be too bad to get started on it. We just have to see. Hopefully I'll get some clarity on exactly the number and how to push it out. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's not something that we really want to be too openly about with all the details. So it's just kind of like trying to figure out how do you push it without being overly expressive.
Like trying to have a surprise birthday party.
Yeah. You get it.
But you want everybody to come.
That's exactly what it is. We trying to do something big, you know what I'm saying? And yet at the same time, not be so open about it because we do want it to kind of be a surprise. So I'll get some more clarity on that as far as how they want to do it. And then we'll get started, man. We got a big target to hit, but we can do it. We can do whatever we want to do. Man, I've been sitting here looking at this screen, bro, trying to figure out what was this in the side on my screen, right? The whole time is my microphone. Like, I'm like, bro, this what is this? I'm trying to, because I got a speaker in my corner. I'm like, I know that thing don't look like that, but I'm tripping. But man, listen, I am happy it's Friday though, bro. I had a long work week, bro. Very busy work week. And it was good to just chill and relax, man.
Right.
I appreciate everybody. Appreciate being. What's up, Veronica? How you doing? Hey, sis, represent. Veronica, you come on up here. You ain't been up here in a minute. How you doing? We'll take some more comments. We can go all the way for another. We can go to the 3-hour mark, man. If y'all got something on your mind you want to chop it up about, I'm cool with that. But if not, we can shut it down.
All right. I do have one question for you before we shut it down.
I got one for you too, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. As far as basketball,
okay.
They're still heavily recruiting. Is is any of that being covered? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
As far as basketball, I think we pretty much got our full roster in, like not full roster in. We pretty much got the team that coach, because we didn't lose a lot.
Okay.
We didn't lose a lot at all, man. We had some scholarship opportunities, and they added some who they feel some really good pieces to this team, because our team was relatively young though. Remember, the pieces that we lost were already part. We lost them during the season, so it is what it is.
Right.
I can tell you right now, GA, we're gonna shoot for about 40. We're shooting for 40K, man. 40 to 50K. That straight up. And it sounds like a lot, but if we be honest with it, like somebody said today, can we commit to 400 people giving $100? Think about that. $100. I ain't saying it ain't a lot of money, but think about that. That's quick. Or,
50.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are going to give more, and we already anticipate that, but it don't take it really don't have to be long. But when y'all see what it's, man, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all appreciate it. I'm just going to take the lead on the person who at the university that is spearheading this. It is, man, I am telling you guys, man. Good gracious alive, man. I'm so y'all gonna be so proud, man. Yeah, it does, GA. It does. It does. It absolutely does. And it's gonna be, we all gonna be proud, man. We all gonna be proud about Dr. James Smith. I can't say what it is right now. A matter of fact, I don't even know how I'm gonna express it, but I just do. I just know that it's definitely gonna be in relation to some type of improvements at the university. I'll just say that. It will be university improvements. So, and I'm telling you, with the abilities of like Austin and his team to cover it, and the way we're gonna roll that out to the public is gonna be so dope, because the big thing is already covered. Like, it's already taken care of. The big ticket. You feel what I'm saying? That's accounted for already. But when you're trying to spruce up a few more things, when you're trying to add a few more extra pieces here, you're trying to say, you know what, if we just did this right here on top of that, that'll be, and then you just run out of money. That's what budget restraints look like. But I just was it said a lot about us, man, as a family, as us, as a collective effort, that they felt strongly about what we're doing and what we've been able to do, to come to us and be like, hey, this is what we're doing. And I would love, if you guys could like help out, with this. I was like, man, yeah, they say less. I trust me. And then we got to saying like, oh, wait a minute. Okay. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what it was. It was just like, and then you'll see it. It ain't going to be nothing. One thing I will say that I feel like we've always, and I've said this, I've been very vocal about this. I didn't want to see us go back to the don't say nothing, like hush, hush, hush. Everything is like concealed. Y'all know how it used to be. It was like finding information was like pulling teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like it just was like that. It wasn't so readily available, that information, But information is king now, With the advent of social media, we had a coach that recruited his butt off by using social media and still doing it, by pushing and promoting his program to the masses And a lot of people don't even know that Prime never did a house visit. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Did y'all know that he recruited to the top HBCU, to the top FCS recruiting classes back to back, and never did a home visit for a recruit?
Yeah, I knew that.
Not one.
He said it a lot.
Well, he said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never stepped foot in anybody's house. I know he did that time when he was talking about cooking, going over there to eat with a family and stuff like that. But no, he never really just do them home visits. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he definitely said it. So behold the power of, but that's somebody that's a master marketer, you know what I'm saying? That knows how to control his net. So I'm just telling you, man, you could sell your program. That's why, like Austin said, Austin was like, the thing that he's waiting on with the track it's almost done. And he's already pretty much recorded, like he already pretty much prepared that content. So he's just waiting on that last little piece to finish. And then once that finishes, he's going to put that out. That's going to be dope, And people can only see what you show. So people on the outside looking in ain't never going to be on our campus like that. Their eyes into the campus is what you show. So there's a way to showcase what you have in a way that obviously showcases your great, to showcase the things that are great and basically hide the blemishes. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do that. Everybody don't need to see everything, but they need to see exactly what they need to see. And then when you bring the kids on these visits and you show them what we can offer, and then you load them up and take them down the street to that big old stadium that we play in, it's a pretty dope thing. Then you factor in what we do, the fan base, the passion that comes with that, the aggressive energy on social media, man. It's a match made on earth, you know what I'm saying, for us. So I'm really starting to learn. Like, I've been in business. I know how to build brands. I worked for two of the biggest brands in the world. And being in meetings that was important about branding, understanding how branding works, and seeing Deion Sanders put on a branding masterclass right in front of us, all while controlling the narrative, making the masses think exactly what he wanted them to think, showcasing only what he wanted them to see, and giving them an appetite and a diet of consumption, because people are nosy. And it's not, and you know that people want to see stuff. So with that being said, he did it. And then he took the things that weren't so well and showcased that in a way to kind of make things look this way for that. So if he did do something, it really highlighted him in a greater manner, which is okay. We was okay with that. So, it was what it was. So I'm really like learning how to take what we're doing and expand it. And it's refreshing to see us do it, get better in certain areas, man. So I love that.
A thought that I had, Ken, with the pipeline, with this being the second year that we had someone to get drafted into the NFL, and some more players who got free agency deal. Of course, you don't necessarily look for quote unquote handouts, and people got to take care of their family. But if it becomes a situation where year after year, in each one of those players, when they get through their rookie years or so, start contributing back to the school, where the progress that can be made.
Bro, listen. That is the goal. Not only just the students that go into like the pros, you're also looking at those students who are leaving with great degrees that are being able to land, livable wages and great careers that also turn around and give back, even if they just give back to the department that they come through. You know what I'm saying? The college that they went through, whether it be the College of Business, whether it be whatever. If you want to turn around and give back to the thing that you feel helped get you to where you are, that's great. But when you're talking about athletics, man, that's what you want. You want to develop these players so that they could leave out and go get big dollars and then turn around and come back and invest in the university to the standpoint. Now granted, they got to go establish themselves. They got to go get that second contract. We hoping that Bolden, that Houston, and that's why it was so important with what this what the Detroit chapter did. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what made what they did so awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like this is important, bro, to continue to build that relationship. Like kudos to the alumni chapter of Detroit for fostering that relationship with James Houston, keeping him ingratiated with what they're doing up there. He's playing in the city, so he's a great ambassador for the football program. You got the coach there. You know what I'm saying?
Then you look at James Nick.
Oh, without question. Like he's in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
he always has it on.
Always, yeah.
He always has it on.
He always for Jackson State, man. And this is huge, man. This is how you keep them, those players locked in. So if we have a Northeastern, chapter up somewhere up in New England or in a Connecticut area, whatever the case may be, hopefully we can do something similar with Isaiah Bolden, depending he stays with the Patriots, and same with Aubrey Miller in Miami, or wherever. So I don't have any doubt in my mind. James get that big contract, big second on the second go round. You never can tell, man. It all depends on because we just talked about this, TD. We did. How many times did we just talked about? I was talking to somebody today about players. Boom! Shout out to Boom. We was just talking about that. We was talking about ideas on how we could ingratiate those former players back into the program, back into the fold. Because there are a lot of players out there that feel some type of way about the university, even though they've left, because they don't feel.
You said that on the show. You said that on the show. I think one day this week because you mentioned.
Ezra mentioned it. I mentioned Pratt, but Ezra mentioned that, and then it was. It's a lot of them out there that might feel that way.
So do you feel? Probably should be a campaign, man.
Man, we can bring them home for homecoming.
That's what I'm saying. And start advertising.
Let everybody that sign up, shucks, man, do a banquet or something, some style formal football event or something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make it $50 a ticket or something. You know what I mean? Something like that. You get several hundred. Line them up on the field for homecoming and let them create a tunnel. Let the players run out to them and dap them up on the way out. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of ideas that are out there. You know what I'm saying? I definitely mentioned Jackie Slater. I was right here where he was at, and I just, if I ever see him again, I'm gonna definitely tell him we want him to come back to a game, come back to homecoming. We'll take care of it. We'll get him there and get him out. Come to the game. You ain't got to stay long. So yeah.
And I was gonna say it's exciting, it's refreshing to hear that every new player that comes, if they do an interview, they all talk about the fan base. I have not heard one interview that the players are like, the fan base on Twitter, the fan base on Twitter, the fan base on Instagram, like all of them talk about the fan base. So if people think that it's not helping, it's definitely helping.
Right. We got to make sure that we channel that and use it to our advantage. That's all. That's all, man. You're building a brand, you're rebuilding a brand. You know, we gotta that's right, GA. We're gonna eat that. We're gonna eat the elephant one bite at a time. That's how you do it, man. You just build this thing up. I like what they said in the workout videos today, brick by brick, man. One moment at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we got to approach it and just stick with it.
Right. And, so, and this platform is definitely doing a lot for that, Ken. Like I said, I had someone to hit me up at work in Teams that I had no idea watched the show. And they just out of the blue.
Man, TD, we still got almost 400 people watching, and we only got like maybe 20 people that be chatting, bro. Like, for real. I get it. There's a lot of people that watch this channel and don't ever say nothing. Just know that we appreciate you guys for looking. Exactly. For whatever that intent is, whatever reason, why ever, we appreciate that, because the views, it matters. It means something to us, you know? So I'm thankful.
Yeah, I know when I was out, and my friend, I said, I'm about to go home. He said, you just going home to get on Casey Media. I was like, I mean, yeah, probably.
I will say this, though, you know, probably toward the end of the month, we're going to take a week off and recharge and make y'all miss us. You know, we hadn't figured out what week that's going to be. We're going to take a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday off. And, you know, middle of the summer, let everybody just take a break. And then when we come back, we rocking and rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. We still will drop some videos. If something comes up, we will do a video, but it won't be interactive. It'll be just content. So content will still go on throughout the page, throughout the week. But we won't. One of those weeks we won't do live, and then it'll give us time to clean up a few things. It'll give us time to really regroup. Say don't take a break. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We might shorten that thing to about 30 minutes. We might just check in, see how everybody doing on the day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ken, I was sitting there thinking, man, we have no summer sports or anything going on, man. So I can go out and shoot something. Go out, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you right there where is that? The only thing is we don't shoot practice film. So
no, we not.
No, that's the one thing we vowed to never. That's for the media team to do. We stay completely away from Jackson State content in that regard. We want to capture the stuff that we know ain't nobody gonna grab, and then that way we tell the full story. We want to add to it. We want to try to collectively make it a full scope. You know what I'm saying? And you got a new camera now, man. How your settings come? You get them settings right, bro? How you looking?
I'm playing with everything this weekend. I'm like you with this Mac. I know one thing.
You looking clear over there, bro.
Yeah, man.
I can see the pimple in the middle of your forehead, dog.
Yeah, man. This Mac is something different. It sounds good. Sounds good. I got the equipment, man. I'm ready just to get rolling, man. I still gotta try to catch up with Austin and, you know what I'm saying, see when he available. But I've been having a few thoughts. Like I said, I want kind of mention that to you off the air. I need to get that software. So yeah. Well,
you're talking about the Premiere?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about that, man. That's your baby there. We'll talk about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we rap about that, man. I think the camera is the biggest thing, though. I want to see what that camera looks like, and then we'll come home and we'll shoot some stuff because we gotta give you some opportunities to get some content out there.
No doubt. Hey man, if I can make it happen, you know, with what I have, we ain't gonna talk about that, bro. I made it happen.
Hey, you know what? But you know what, GA? This ain't work for me, man. This is really a release. Like, I look forward to coming on here. As long as everybody's interactive, it get fun. Like, when don't nobody want to talk, don't nobody want to come up. You know what I'm saying? It can get a little redundant, but it can be as fun as y'all want it to be. Make it interactive. Y'all come up here and give us something extra to talk about. Come on, speak what's on your mind. I know y'all got questions. You know what I'm saying? Anytime y'all want to come up, that's how you keep it going. But I was just saying, like, you know, you take a week off, y'all gonna miss us. I'm just trying to tell you now. We come back like, man, bro, this week went by. It was different, man. I'm so glad y'all back on. See, that's the type of energy we own. That's what we looking for right there. We want some of that.
Hey Ken, I would also say to the people that still tune in to listen, I definitely do this, you know what I'm saying, for the fans, man. And it does my heart good when we go out there and look and see, you know, the views. Of course, we will love the likes of the videos, but just appreciate the views, you know.
And
so
watch the whole thing too, man. Don't skip the ads or nothing. Watch the whole thing. You put a 30-minute video out there, Joker watch 5 minutes. Like, how you? No, that just tells you that the attention span, the sweet spot, like 4-5 minutes long. That's the sweet spot when you're dropping quick, get to the point, keep it short and sweet. But we gonna get there.
Right. So this is drive motivation. Y'all take a brain. All right.
That's it, fella. Hey, man, Don, I appreciate you coming up, sweetie. We're going to go ahead and close this thing out at the 3-hour mark, and we ain't going past that. So,
see y'all Monday.
Hey, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, man, y'all have a good weekend, man. Y'all be safe. Enjoy yourselves, man. If you got the young kids out there, go take them to see Little Mermaid, something. You know what I'm saying?
Get them out the house.
Get them out the house. Do something different, man.
Right.
You know, appreciate you, brother.
No problem, man. I
Much
definitely
love to you, Veronica. Good night, sweetheart. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it. See y'all on Monday, man.
Later.
I get it. If we got any platinum members out there that's not in the platinum chat, shoot me an email. Got any sponsorship opportunities? Anybody looking to become a channel sponsor? Shoot me an email, kc1400mediagroup@gmail.com. For those that are still here, be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Share the stream. Tell a friend, tell another friend. You know any other JSU alums that might appreciate this content, appreciate this channel, appreciate the live streams. We ask that you let them know what we're doing, man. Tell them, come on out, man. It ain't nothing but a party, y'all. But nevertheless, if you'd like to support this channel monetarily, you can become a member. You can donate. And I see Brother GA just popped up on this thing. Bro, what's happening?
Hey, good brother. How you doing?
I'm good. Just about to close out. What's happening?
Oh, well, my bad. Brother TD already popped off?
Yeah. We was closing up, but you popped up. What you got?
No, I just wanted to say, man, take that break, Ken. If y'all need to get a break, shorten the show, 30-minute sound bites 3 times a week. Do that, bro. And,
I'm thinking about it. It's more for marketing purposes than it is for taking a break. I don't get tired, man. Doing
well,
this.
I feel that. I know you enjoy that. You
like engaging the community. But there is it's all a part of building. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go away to really bring that urge back. But even if we aren't doing lives for a week and we take a break so everybody can kind of recalibrate, that doesn't mean that if something happens that we still won't drop content and short videos to talk about it. Or we can always come up any day and just say, hey, got real quick, I'm going to drop it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be impromptu, but it'll be mostly that. It'll be less interactive. So I'm thinking about it, and it's more about gauging for. It's almost like what do you do? Shit, everybody do it, man. Even when they do them shows, they'll have it to what everybody take a vacation. It's more about a vacation than it is anything. Because when we do come back, bro, July, we're gonna kick off. We got Swag Media Day, and then from there it's gonna be on and popping. Once August hit, man, we rolling. Because now you're talking about practice. It's gonna be real practice going on. So people gonna really want to know the updates for practice. Who's looking to start? It's gonna be a lot going on.
Oh, did I lose you?
Oh no. You weren't. I was reading the text.
Oh, my bad. Hey, well, hey, Ken, I just want to say, man, hey, I hear everything you're saying, man, and you guys have thought this thing out well, really thought it out well. That's why I rock with y'all. But right now, I think about this like a deployment. And I look at August as the date y'all going to deploy. And, I mean, stuff happen. Life still be happening. And, yeah, I hear everything that you're saying. I'm just
I got a vacation coming up, like for real. Like I ain't just talking just to be talking.
Yeah, well, I know
vacation coming up. So my point is that I don't want it before I let it get raggedy. You know what I'm saying? Like we all just need to have a moment where we ain't got to worry about trying to get to a screen and all that type stuff. So it's coming up probably late June. Early July, we'll let everybody know, but it ain't no big deal. It's also more about giving us an opportunity to do some housekeeping. So when we get ready, because when we come back and get ready to roll, man, we gonna be rolling. You might even see a whole new background, everything, like a whole new layout, everything. So that's something that's the other piece about what we're talking about as well. So it ain't just, oh, we need a break because it's work. This ain't work, man. This is a good kickback. And then two, everybody have a week off, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get to just kind of take a break. Everybody need a Jackson State break, man. Take a break, man. Take a step back and just let some things happen. Because over the next couple of weeks, ain't nothing really gonna be going on like that. No way. You know what I'm saying? So while the news is slow and the talking points are few. Like the team kind of in, you know what I'm saying? We might get a commitment, you know, here and there, whatever the case may be. We can always do a video on that. But the other part is more about just recalibrating, recharging, and getting ready for this long season. Because when we talking about, we grinding, man. It's going to be a lot of travel. It's going to be a lot of shows because we double timing. We doing this and we doing Tiger Talk. And we all got real jobs, real lives, and that's why we asking folks to support us, man. You know what I'm saying? The biggest hang up for what we trying to do outside of time is money. Money is the biggest deterrent because if we can't get there, folks don't, you know, folks feel like they got to go deep in their pockets, they'll be more apt to say, I ain't gonna be able to make this, I'm gonna have to sit this one out because and that's why we really, really putting the work in. So we have memberships, we have ways to donate, we have, you know, all that, this and that type stuff. And if folks have moved in their heart to support us, we appreciate it, man. But we're gonna do it regardless. But they'll see it need to start though.
I know you are good, brother. And that's all I'm saying. I know you guys will talk behind the scenes, and I see y'all working out your mobile scheme. When we saw it at Soleil's. Me and my son gonna be through there next month. We definitely gonna check out brother Israel over there. But I'm saying this to say that you done put some seeds out there. Give them time to manifest. You got some people that are with you.
Yep.
And just put some water on the seeds and let it grow, man. We're gonna support you, bro.
Oh no doubt about it. It's coming. I trust me, it is. It's just like I said, I'm just talking. We are going to take a week off. Trust me. I said this. I'm not even. I'm playing around, but I just haven't figured out which week it is. And that week is going to be determined by a collaboration with everybody on the panel. Like what week works the best, like, because everybody might have some stuff going on. And if that week that person's more busy and I'm like, okay, I'm busy. Okay, let's use that week. And that week would also allow, because you got TD, got new equipment, we got software we got to upload, we got to do test runs with new, you know what I'm saying, new settings, new equipment. We got to test this stuff out. And boy, that day when we shot that thing at Soleil, man, that was a long day.
But
like,
it came out beautiful on the other side. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And even with that, looking back at it, like even the like, for example, I'm gonna show you something. See how I'm on the screen right now?
Crystal clear.
Now, granted, it wasn't this clear when hold on, let me go back to it. Where is it at? Where am I down? Okay, here we go. So when we shot Soleil, it wasn't this clear. It was actually some things with the settings that that needed to, let me bag this all the way out. So there was some things that, like, we was in a different setting, but we had to start the show. You see what I'm saying? Like, we had to go ahead and start the show because it just was what it was. You know what I'm saying? And that was like our biggest thing. I've been working with the setting, and I actually like the look now because it's a lot more crystal clear than it was when we shot that. The problem was we just couldn't get to it because we had to start the show. The other thing was the sound. There's a way to do it a little differently, and the brother was trying to figure that piece out, but we were running out of time. So it's a lot of other things. We just trying to simplify it the best way. Then we got to test out like some Wi-Fi methods where we got to try to use a hotspot and try to stream something, you know what I'm saying, away from it's something we got to do. So we just gonna take that time to really try to iron out the kinks, put out a, you know what I'm saying. That's what we own. So we know what it is. And then too, in any type of good business, when you building and you establishing a brand, look, man, it's good for people to miss you, man. Because then they'll appreciate it a bit more. So if we ain't put it out and if we take it away for a week, people might be more apt to really tune in when we come back. If we lose you in a week, you weren't rocking with us no way.
Well, the only downside I can see to that, you know, see, I got some battles. They in MEAC country, but we came up and everything, and folks are telling their friends about y'all. Don't think nobody's not talking about y'all, man. And
well, the beauty of it though is on a week that we're not doing the stream, we can always go live. That's not a problem.
Bottom line is no pressure. When it's game time,
I can pop up on this thing on a Tuesday and be like, man, this just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be a quick little stream. We're talking about a set, you know what I'm saying, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard. You know what I'm saying? Being in front of the camera like that is that's gonna change.
And then y'all about to start traveling. So, hey, bro, y'all, hey man, take the time to do what you do. We with you. I can't tell you that enough.
You know. I know. I appreciate it too. That's why we doing what we doing. That's why we gonna do. This is why we gonna take that time, because we know y'all with us, and we owe y'all. We're gonna try to give y'all the best version of this thing we can give to you. But you know, and it's gonna require us to like when I travel back home, it's really just like a workshop. You know what I'm saying? It's a time to get better. It's a time to plan and make sure everything's legit. And these
no doubt, good brother.
And when y'all see it, y'all gonna be proud of it, man, because it's gonna be good stuff, man. For real.
We already proud of y'all, man. We already proud of you and the team, man. Very proud of y'all.
I appreciate that, brother.
I'm not gonna take that much more of your time, man. I just thought to pop in just to say that, man. Take that time to reset, regroup, retrain, rethink, whatever you need to do, because
recharge.
Recharge. Because when August come, man, we're gonna be like Randy. Hey, where the content at?
Yes, indeed, man. It's true. That's true.
Hey, but I'm gonna get out of here, good brother. I just wanted to
I appreciate
come in and say that, and appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Have a good night, brother.
You too.
Peace out. All right, everybody. I'm out, man. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. See y'all on Monday.